Okay. What's up? Play-by-play radio. Here we are today. UFC 221. Romero versus Rockhold. Play-by-play radio. Keeping you guys in tune, up to date with all the play-by-play live results. Me, BJ Penn, Troy, Rude Boy Mandalones, and my brother Reagan Penn calling the shots. Play-by-play. Here we go. It's going to be a great night of fights tonight. Troy, say hi, man. We've been waiting to get you back on the show for a couple weeks now. Very excited to have you here. Thank you.
Man, it's been a crazy day. I've been at the local jiu-jitsu tournament coaching kids all day. Just got a quick chance to get some food. It's sitting here in front of me looking so appetizing, but I'm here for you guys for this play-by-play radio. This is a pretty interesting card, or lack thereof, I guess. I don't know, man. I guess the word on the street is not too many people buying the pay-per-view today.
Yeah, so here we are, and that's where we come in. That's where we come in. Play-by-play radio. If you got something to do, if you're busy, you can't sit there. Just throw your earphones in, take a run, do whatever you got to do, train for your next fight, take care of the kids, whatever you got to do. But stay. Yeah, we got you covered.
We got you.
We got you. But here we are. We're checking out the front page of bjpen.com. Some of the results already. UFC 221. Israel Adesanya TKO's Rob Wilkinson. And Jacier Formiga stops Ben Nugan. So, and I want it's
the guy that knocked out that's that highlight knockout reel from the guy punking him at the weigh-ins.
Oh, I think I remember seeing that.
And then he knocks the guy out in seconds, and then I think the guy's chick knocked him out too.
Okay, but I just wanted to touch up on some. I guess the big news of yesterday is that Yoel Romero, I guess he missed weight, and we're looking at bjpen.com. They got an article over here saying agitated and dehydrated Luke Rockhold reacts to Yoel Romero missing weight. So I guess that's some stuff to thicken the plot, right? Some more things going on. Big day yesterday.
Yeah, 3 pounds he was over it. And I mean you're fighting for the interim middleweight championship, and now Luke Rockhold's actually fighting a light heavyweight in there tonight.
Right, but if Luke wins, he will get the belt.
He'll get the interim belt. No chance for Yoel to get that.
Yeah, but
this may be his last chance. This could be his last chance ever. At you know what I mean? He's getting old. He failed on his first attempt against Robert Whittaker. Now he gets this. Not everybody gets a second chance in UFC, and man, he just missed weight. You got to think he blew his second chance.
Yeah. That's unfortunate for Yoel. I've met him a few times. He's a very, very nice human being. I enjoy my time with him. What else? What else is going on? What else is going on in the world? BJpen.com homepage. Type my old kick. You're gonna see Daniel Cormier get beat up at UFC 226. I think that's a great fight, man. Can't wait to see that fight. And yeah, excited about the fights tonight, man. Can't wait to see who it is. Let's hey Reagan, can you pull up the guys for me real quick? I want to see who's fighting tonight. Let's check this out. Right on, everybody. So here we are, broadcasting from Hilo, Hawaii, right across, right in downtown Hilo town. Here we are tonight, just putting it on for you guys, letting you guys just relax, and we'll keep you guys up to date with what's going on tonight with all the action. Right there, so the main event, Luke Rockhold versus Yoel Romero. Second fight of the night, the co-main event, Mark Hunt and Curtis Blaydes. And then Tai Tuivasa, I think I remember him, a big Maori guy, Tai Tuivasa, and Samoan guy. And versus Cyril Asker and Jake Matthews and Chinese Li Jingliang. And was that 5 fights? Or Tyson Pedro versus Safarov. So good fights tonight. And let's see who's up first. Who's coming up first tonight? Here we go. Checking it out. Tyson Pedro. Tyson Pedro, huh? Let's see what his record is right now.
Okay, Tyson Pedro, 26, 6'3", 205 pounds, 6-1, 4 by submissions.
Fighting out of the Lions High Performance Center. Huh. How many UFC fights he got? Right there, UFC.
2-1 in the UFC. Is this any relation to the famous Hawaiian fighter, Curdy Pedro? Dirty Curdy Pedro. If you're in Hawaii, you know who that guy is. But I'm just wondering if they might be related.
Yeah, well, Curtis Pedro is definitely the real deal. Dirty Curdy.
Hopefully this guy lives up to the name.
So he lost to Ilir Latifi, beat Paul Craig, beat Khalil Roundtree. Oh, that's some good fights. Here, who's he fighting? Let's see who he's fighting. It's Saparbek Safarov. How many? This is his second UFC fight. He lost his last fight to Gian Vellante. I got to see Gian Vellante fight the other night for the first time. Was that on the? Did he fight on the Lauto Machida? He fought. I forget, one of those cards. Let's check how the night's progressing. Looks like the pay-per-view is gonna start in a little bit. Excited. Yep. In a couple minutes, the pay-per-view will come on. So what else, Troy? What else been going on with you, man? You've been helping out around town, taking care of business. What have you been up to? We missed you for a couple weeks.
I had my daughter's birthday last weekend. I had to take them out for a little quick vacation. And then I was up at the mountain driving some cattle last weekend. Got super busy. Wasn't able to make it down until evening. So here I am today after the long jiu-jitsu tournament. I feel like I haven't had a day to sleep in a couple weeks, but I'm here.
Yeah, how was the Hawaii Cup? How did it all unfold? How did it go?
A lot of turnouts. The kids, I swear, the kids just got done. So I mean, the adults are probably going to be competing into the late evening over here. But yeah, it was a fun, exciting day. A lot of people turned out. Some more new schools are opening here in town, so there's a lot more kids getting involved, which is why the kids took so long today. But yeah, it was fun. Lost my voice a little bit, but I'll give you what I got.
Right on, man. Good stuff. So here we go. Romero versus Rockhold begins soon, so please stand by, folks. February 10th, Saturday. Don't miss the post-fight press conference. Yoel Romero versus Luke Rockhold. So what do you think? What advantages do either of these fighters have in this fight?
Rockhold's the taller man. Rockhold's got some reach. But just look at Yoel Romero. I mean, he's a scary guy. Throws people all over the place. Doesn't have as much fighting experience as Luke Rockhold does, but I think he makes up for that fighting experience with all that Olympic wrestling experience that he's experienced. If you know a little bit about Cuba and their wrestlers, those guys are top tier in the way they train and prepare for that wrestling stuff. So I think as far as athleticism, it's hard to say who that goes to. I think both men are very athletic. I was very impressed with how athletic Luke Rockhold was versus Weidman. So I don't know, man. This is a very interesting fight. That's all I can say about this one. Too bad it's really not for the title. It's pretty much, you look at it, if Rockhold wins, he's the champ. If Yoel Romero pulls it off, it's just a 5-round fight that we got to see tonight.
And then, of course, we got Mark Hunt, of course, one of our favorite and a fan favorite. We love watching him fight. We always know there's going to be great action when Mark Hunt gets in the ring. So what do you think there, Mark Hunt and Blaydes? I don't know too much about Blaydes.
He's fighting Curtis Blaydes. Curtis Blaydes is one of the people that have gotten knocked out by Francis Ngannou, but they're really talking up his power and his punches. He came up as a wrestler. I believe he wrestled in junior college, and he did really, really well there. And he moved on to amateur fighting. He did really well, and apparently he's been progressing. And they're talking a lot like he prefers to use his hands, and it seems that way. He's been standing and trading with a lot of his adversaries here in the UFC. So who knows? Maybe he'll get rocked and shoot. Maybe he'll stand there and trade. Who knows? I hope it really plays out to be an exciting fight for this really exciting card they got lined up for us.
Yeah. So Australia, big things happening in Australia. I've actually been blessed enough. You were in the corner.
Twice. Yeah, we went twice. We went once for social media and once again to fight.
Yep, we've been there. We've been to Australia. We fought there. Me and Troy Mandalones enjoyed it. Troy cornered me over there. Had a memorable fight with John Fitch and great fighting.
The support of the people in Australia. I remember we went for some kind of event that you have to go to at GameStop or something, remember? And the freaking crowd, man, was like 5 blocks down the street lined up for that signing. And I was just, I had never seen anything like that. I was like, wow, the support in this country is unbelievable.
We love it. We love the Australian fans. And it's time to get up. Time to wake up, man. Pump ourselves up. We got some action going on. It's a high energy night tonight. We got a lot of energy for you guys. We're going to call it like we see it. And we're going to let you guys know what's going on, man. We're going to let you guys know how these fights are going blow for blow. And we got some good fights. I'm watching some of the highlights right now. We got Tuivasa. That guy looks awesome. Heavyweight. We got Blaydes. We got Mark Hunt. We got Luke Rockhold.
Jingliang, the Chinese guy. He bangs, bro. That guy throws heat too.
We got real deal guys in here tonight. Real deal guys here tonight, man.
Right now, they're introducing the fighters, getting ready to bring on Bruce Buffer. Is this the next fight that's coming up here we're looking at?
The next fight we're coming up is, well, the first fight of the night, I'm pretty sure it's Tyson Pedro versus Safarov. Yeah. Now we're talking. It's going to be fun, man. A lot of fun stuff going on tonight.
Have you seen this guy, Safarov fight?
I haven't seen Safarov fight, and I actually, he's going to be going up against Tyson Pedro.
Yeah, Tyson Pedro 6-1. Safarov is 8-1. So Safarov, I would assume, would be the favorite. Although he's coming off a loss to Jean Vellante. That was his UFC debut. So he's looking.
There is Tyson Pedro and Saparbek Safarov. That's the first. That's the first thing it looks like, and then we got Jake Matthews, Jingliang, yeah, Tuivasa, and of course, who else? Cyril Asker. So, big night of fights. We can't wait. It's about to get started right away. The official first fight is they're about to make their way to the octagon. Very, very excited. Sure, it's a big night. And what else? What else you remember about Australia? We remember about the meat pies.
Upper crust.
We caught a couple waves in Australia. We were down there surfing, hanging out. We had some meat pies. Yeah, upper crust.
For those of you that don't know, if you visit Australia, they have these things called meat pies, and they're similar to like pot pies that we have here in America. But it's like a crazy thing that everybody goes there and they need to try the meat pies. And if you do go to Sydney and you make your way to Sydney, go check out the upper crust, because that place, everybody was talking about that place. And meat pies in Australia, you got to try them. And I ate kangaroo, bro. I had a kangaroo burger. It was salty and strange. I couldn't finish it.
Yeah. Here it is, man. Very excited. 2 big fights, man. This is a very interesting. This Luke Rockhold versus Yoel Romero fight. It's just a very interesting fight. It could go so many different ways, right? I'm just very interested. Wow, I mean, this is.
So when Michael Bisping was asked about this fight, he said that he hopes Luke Rockhold wins because he likes Yoel Romero less. Now, why would that? I mean, of course, with the burning of, the flag stuff and all that nonsense. But I wouldn't see why somebody would dislike Yoel more than they would dislike Rockhold. Rockhold, he comes with that more cocky, style, and he talks a little bit more. Yeah, just talks a little bit more than Yoel would. So I think it's more Bisping just hoping that Rockhold never loses again because he beat him.
That always is gonna be in your head. You don't want the guy that you beat to lose to a lot of other guys. So that's just part of the game. Here it is, Mark Hunt, beautiful KOing a lot of great fighters over the years, is the man, Mark Hunt, a Super Samoan, as good as they get. And we just can't wait. We want to get the fight started so we can start calling the fights, man. We can start calling the play-by-play. That's all. That's what we want.
It's amazing when you think about it. When he just used to be a K1 kickboxer, and now he's, among the best heavyweights in the world in MMA. I feel like he learned a lot about the game late in life. So to have the success that he has, and I mean, he's one of the older guys in the UFC. What, is he in his 40s now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So here we are, guys. You remember, you're listening to Play-by-Play Radio on bjpenn.com. We're over here for you guys. Use our service the best by putting it in your earphones or driving in your car or just hanging out and doing things, even though that's why you don't see ugly guys like us on video. There's no need to look at us. We just want to keep you informed that what's going on blow for blow in the octagon. That's all we're here for, just to keep you guys up to date with real live, real action. Play-by-play radio, bjpenn.com. Here it is. We're getting ready for our first fight to come up. Coming up right now, there have been some legendary fights, man. There's definitely been some legendary fights in Australia. And just honored to have been able to walk to the octagon with a man of Troy Mandalone's caliber. Just an amazing time. And Australia, what a great fight country. What a great fight country, man. What a place to be. Very, very exciting.
You got to get surgery.
Exciting fights coming up. So what is Mark Hunt right now? 43 years old. 5'10", 262 pounds. ATT Jackson Wink.
He's fought the who's who, man. I mean, you think.
You are who you fight. Tank Abbott said it years ago. I mean, you can have this undefeated record, but you are who you fight. It's the bottom line. Who have you fought? And here it is. Who's up first? Is it?
I mean, if you look at his first MMA fight was Hidehiki Yoshida, a judoka black belt. And his second fight was Bobish. Third fight in MMA was Vanderlei Silva. I mean, he's got a lot of experience. He just came in as a straight kickboxer. It's not like these guys was just tapping him out. I'm amazed by Mark Hunt and the ability he's had to just walk into MMA and make such a huge impact. Probably, him and Alistair Overeem, the only guys that have been able to do that.
Li Jingliang. I haven't seen this guy before. My first time getting to see him. Excited. A lot of good guys out there, man. You don't know who's who actually nowadays. Can't tell who's who in the zoo until the fights are done. Then we know where the tigers are, and then we know where the prey is and the predators after the night's done. Yep. The rules of the octagon. 3 judges score the bout. 3 5-minute rounds. 5 5-minute rounds for main event and championship bouts. The rules of the octagon. Round winner gets 10 points. Opponent gets 9 or fewer based on effective striking and grappling aggression and octagon control. That's what it's about in there. That's constantly what me and Troy Mandalones have worked on, right? For years and years at octagon control.
Octagon control.
Yeah, it's a tough game. It's a tough game out there. Fun game. Here we are. I bet they're going to have a lot of fun in Australia tonight, man. Talk about some action going on.
What time is it?
What arena is this at? Right there. Pedro versus Safarov. Number 13th ranked Tyson Pedro versus Safarov.
Now it's time to start paying attention because the first bout of the main card is about to begin.
Light heavyweight match. I haven't seen these guys, but I think they both have 1 or 2 fights in the UFC. Here they are showing some of their fights.
I believe Safarov is coming off a loss to Jean Galante. So he's looking to redeem himself.
And Tyson Pedro. Here he is. Safarov really Tyson Pedro, 26 years old, height 6'3", weight 205 pounds, fights out of Lions High Performance Center. His last fight, he's February 10th. Yeah, he fights in Australia tonight. His last fight was against Alir Latifi, another tough light heavyweight, and he lost by decision. So if he went to decision with Latifi, he's a tough guy.
He's the local Aussie. So of course he's gonna have the crowd in his favor. Both men coming off losses. Although Pedro did have 2 fights in the UFC prior to his loss to Ilir Latifi. He beat Ultimate Fighter winner Khalil Roundtree and also beat Paul Craig at UFC 209. So he has some UFC experience. So right now, you know, he's got the crowd in his back.
So Safarov has 8 wins with only 1 defeat. Yeah.
Yeah. Tough guy, submission guy more. He has he actually more knockouts than submissions. Yeah, he's got 6 knockouts and 2 submissions out of 8 wins. He has 1 loss. He was knocked out.
From Dagestan, Safarov. He looks like he's serious on his way walking to the ring right now. Looks all business.
And also a lot of first round finishes with this guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
This guy's action packed. He
lost in the second round to Jean Vellante. But man, almost every other fight he fought Rodney Wallace, 2-round fight, then a bunch of finishes in the first round leading up to that. If you look at the guy, I don't think you would be too afraid of him if he was coming at you with an angry face in the bar. But man, he's got some action.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like your normal hardworking Russian.
Yeah. But he's either real good at judo.
100% finish rate in his fights, man. 7 first-round finishes. Former Russian combat sambo champion.
Wow, so Gian Vellante beat a very, very good fighter. Who did Vellante just fight? He just fought somebody.
That was him. No, it was on the Ngannou card.
Yeah. Vellante fought on the Ngannou card. That was a good fight. No, he fought
Bahos.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won by split decision.
So
Safarov making his way into the octagon right now. They're going to dim the lights as the local Aussie will make his entrance.
Here it goes. Waiting in the octagon for your opponent to come in and see the monster waiting for him in there. And here he is, dancing, having a good time.
Pedro's been dancing on camera. Every time they bring the camera around him, he seems very confident. He's sporting the army hat, walking out, big smiles on the face, looks ready to go.
You know, the thing is, it's 5:00 p.m. over here in Hawaii. I bet they're probably like 9 a.m. over there for them or something. I remember you get out, you do the fight and you get out and you do the press conference and this and that, and it's still daytime. Like you eat breakfast and you go to the arena. So it's probably 11 a.m. Good for him. He's enjoying himself out there. He's dancing, having a good time with his coaches. Is that Big Mike? Is that the coach? Who does Paul Daly and everybody? Is that him?
I don't.
He's awesome, that guy though. Oh, no. This is Australian guys.
So in this fight, you would think that the Aussie, New Zealand-looking guy would be the guy coming in with more knockouts, be looking to knock out the Dagestani. But it's actually vice versa. This guy has more wins, 67% by submission, facing a guy who has more knockouts. So he may be the grappler in this fight. 100% finish rate as well. All 6 wins by first-round finish. He's a Kempo Karate black belt, you know, to add to all that submission arsenal. So who knows, man? This guy could be the real deal.
I like his tattoos, man. This guy's all tribaled up, tatted out. Look at his team. Everybody dancing.
Everybody seems confident. Quarterman singing the song, doing some hip pumps.
Yeah. This
guy's tatted from his ribs down to his knees, all probably tapped.
Oh, Tatao.
Bro, that's insane.
Yeah. Man, excited.
So Pedro, the minus 285 favorite.
Yeah. Real quick one. Check the odds real quick.
Facing the hungry Dagestani fighter.
Yeah, this very interesting fight. 26-year Tyson Pedro, 26 years old, 6'3", 205 pounds, 79-inch reach. Safarov, 31 years old, 6'1", 204 pounds, and 78-inch reach. Got a good fight ahead of us. The Australian and the Dagestani. And we got Bruce Buffer looking as good as always.
Sporting the burgundy jacket tonight. Maybe a little more Grimace purple.
Liberace, eat your heart out. Bruce Buffer.
Jacket.
Yeah.
Ready to do a jumping 360 spin.
Here we are. This is always the funnest part, getting announced.
Who's the referee? Mario Yamasaki?
Yeah. No, who is it? No, I don't know.
Or is he ever going to set foot in the octagon?
Well, I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You stopped it earlier, everybody yells at you. I mean, he's the perfect example of damned if you do, damned if you don't. No good deed goes unpunished. No matter what way you're trying to do the good deed. And poor guy.
Like cold French fries.
Yeah, man, what an interesting night we got tonight.
Like cold French
fries. Like we said, if you're one of those 90% on those polls that saw that you guys weren't going to be able to make it around to get the fight tonight, order the pay-per-view, play-by-play, got you covered, play-by-play radio, bjpenn.com. We're here for you guys, keeping you guys up to date. Wow, they got a nice full stadium over there in Australia.
Perth.
They love the fights, man. Those guys love the fights. They're all about it, man. Good time. Good for them. Here we go. Starting to get ready for some action.
The ring girls throwing kisses. That means it's time.
Here we are. They come in and shake hands, and here we go.
Okay, both guys are in the center of the ring. Pedro backing up Safarov to the cage right now, walking him down. Safarov throwing some fakes. A left kick by Safarov to the knee. Pedro still in there. A big right by Safarov backs him back up to the middle of the cage. Pedro coming back in with a duck and a left jab. Safarov with the left hook. Pedro with a right kick, and Safarov shoots, gets the takedown in the middle, starts driving him down. Pedro still trying to get up. Safarov holding him down. Pedro walking back to the cage. Backing up to the cage, and now they're against the cage. Safarov on top, holding his knees on top, keeping him down. Pedro leaning up against the cage, trying to get some punches in with a whizzer with his left hand.
Here we go. Safarov looked like he's trying to do
Pedro getting up to one knee, leaning against the fence. Safarov standing up, trying to get him with some left hands. Pedro is now up, leaning against the cage. Safarov not letting him off the cage. Pedro spins out, and they're both off, coming back to the middle of the cage. Safarov standing right in front of him. Pedro walking him back down. Pedro right in front of his face, keeping him, walking him down. Safarov slowly backing up. Oh, Pedro with a big knee, just misses Safarov's head. Safarov fakes, but no action yet. He's still in the middle of the cage, pawing at each other's hands. Boom. Pedro with a jab. A right kick by Safarov. Safarov goes for another takedown, and a right hand to break them apart by Pedro. A left kick by Safarov as both men stay in the center, staring each other down, pawing at each other's jabbing at each other's hands right now. Huge left hand misses for Safarov. Boom, a high kick by Pedro as both men still in the center of the cage, not backing up. Left kick by Pedro, backs up Safarov for a moment, but he walks back in, gains the distance, pawing at each other's hands right now in the center of the cage. Not much action. Oh, a big left hook and a right hand and another right by Pedro. Oh, and a right knee and a left and a right by Safarov in return. Oh, and a shot. Pedro with another knee, defending the shot and a left high kick. Both men back in the center of the cage. Oh, right hand by Pedro. And a left high kick just hits the back of Safarov. Safarov still in there, though. Right kick lands for Pedro.
Pedro landing some mean leg kicks. Guaranteed.
Yeah, Safarov looking a little tired now, trying to switch stances from those leg kicks. Pedro still in his face, walking him down. Safarov's back against the cage now. Nowhere to go. Right hand misses for him. And Pedro shoots. And Safarov ends up in a guillotine and a right hand and a left hand. And they break apart back to the center of the cage. Safarov now in the center, pushing Pedro back. Oh, a right hand lands for Pedro, and a right knee just misses on Safarov. A right kick to the leg, and a left and a right from Safarov, and a left knee. Oh, and a right knee just misses Safarov by Pedro as they clinch together. Or right hand and a shot by Safarov. Safarov gets him against the cage, trying for a single leg, holding him. Pedro trying to get a guillotine. This action slows a little bit as they both just lock up in this position. Pedro in the guillotine, Safarov on the single leg, stuck against the cage. Oh, Safarov lifts and dumps down Pedro and gets him down on his back now. Left hand to the side of the head. More lefts. Pedro gets to his feet against the cage again. Safarov going for a double leg. Boom. Pedro going for a Americana and a switch on Safarov. Safarov gets to his back. Oh, a vicious Americana. And this could be over, folks. Oh, this could be over. He flips over Safarov and Pedro on top with a vicious Americana, and this fight is over.
Broke his arm. It looked like he broke his arm bad.
Nah, hey, this Pedro guy's submission is the real deal. That was an unbelievable Kimura that he set up, took, and walked away with very easily.
Wow, I'm impressed. This is big. Everybody on their feet in the arena right now. I'm on my feet. Big win for Tyson Pedro.
He just submitted the hell out of a Sambo world champion.
Wow. Wow.
Play coming in. Pedro sets up the Kimura off the takedown. It almost looks like he switched to a switch real quick, hit the Kimura super hard, kicks him over, flips him over kind of against the fence, and man, he just wrenches his arm. Oh my gosh, that looks very painful.
It's hard to even watch, actually. Oh, and then he
steps over the head.
Oh, man.
Gets the Kimura perfect, man.
From side control, stepped over his head. You know anything about MMA, you know what position they ended up in. And his arm, and these Dagestanis will not tap.
Yeah, they fight with bears, these guys.
Oh, my gosh, man. This is just, man. Oh, he did tap, actually. He did tap. I saw him. He did tap. Wow. Big win if you submit a Sambo World Champion like that. Wow.
This has got to be your most satisfying victory ever.
That is his most satisfying victory ever, no doubt. No doubt about that, man. What a big win. Thanks for calling that fight, Reagan. What a big win.
Yeah, great job, Reg.
Yeah, what do you think about that fight?
Yeah, that was super fast submission. Barely could see what happened. I think it almost dislocated his elbow when he first went for it, and he just still tried to spin out. Tough guy in Safarov, man, but Pedro's looking good.
Man. So what? Who's next then? Well, we gotta hear his interview. Yeah. So we're gonna hear what Tyson Pedro has to say. So excited, man. So what else, man? How do you do that technique, Troy? What did he do? He grabbed his wrist.
Grab the wrist, reach over, reach around, grab your own wrist, twerk the arm a little bit until you're allowed to flip him over. Get that done. And then you eloquently step over the head and crank his arm back over to the other side of Australia. And that's the response you'll get. A few taps on your butt and a crowd screaming.
He said he felt that Kimura, he felt he was low in the right place, and he just ripped it and pulled it.
And Safarov didn't do much to escape. He had him locked down nice and tight. And Safarov kind of just waited to see, is this going to make me tap, or are we going to keep going?
Well, he actually fought injured tonight. He let us Australian fans know, but he couldn't pull out for them. He had to show up, and he's gonna get some rest or whatever, and get back at it. What an awesome night for him, man. What a amazing night for that guy. What an awesome thing right in front of his home fans. Good for him. Yeah, his team knew. They were singing the whole way in. They knew what was gonna happen, man. They knew it. Yeah, they're rocking out on their way in. Their whole team was full smiles while they were headed in there. So Real exciting. Really exciting stuff. So big night already. Gets off to a great fight. And here we go. The next fight of the evening is Jake Matthews versus Jingliang Lee. Let's check how that one. Jake Matthews, the Celtic kid. And he's 5'11", 175 pounds, fighting out of Nexus, out of Australia. 11 wins and 3 losses. How's he lost? Decision, split decision, TKO, and a submission. So he's got some experience, this guy. He's had some big wins. He's went to decision a few times. So he looks like a veteran of the Australia scene. He's actually got a bunch of this guy's got a bunch of fights. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't even see this guy. Oh, okay. He was on top. No wonder. Jake Matthews versus Li Jingliang. So I want to see Li Jingliang. I've heard a lot about this guy. There's a new Chinese guy, the Leech. What is he? 6'2", 6 feet, 170 pounds. China top team, 14 wins, 4 losses. He's got a bunch of UFC fights himself. Zach Otto, Frank Camacho, Bobby Nash, Anton Zaffer. He's fought a lot. Okay, so he's fought. His first fight was David Michaud. This split decision. 2 split decisions in the UFC. Then a KO with punches. Then he got rear naked choke. Then he KO'd Anton Zafir. Then a couple KOs, and he's been looking good. Finishing 3 guys in 1 decision. So good for him. I'm excited. What a fight we got on our hands coming up. Excellent fight. Jake, the Celtic kid, and Jingliang, the Leech. Very, very exciting. Interesting. We'll see how it all goes. Man, good stuff tonight. So what else, Troy, man? What else has been going on in the world?
Have you played the new UFC 3 video game?
I haven't played the new UFC video game yet.
I mean, I figured it would be sitting on your Porsche, being that you're on the game. No, they didn't send you a copy.
No, they haven't. Maybe if we give them a call, maybe they send me a copy. But they haven't sent me a copy, actually, not yet.
Man, they've been. I used to like the THQ ones better. For those of you that's played, I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about.
Man.
Jingliang Lee versus Jake Matthews. Jake Matthews, tough veteran. Back when he was on Tough, he was just like this young kid. Matured very much since then here in the UFC.
Man, to welterweight action. I think it's going to be a good fight. I got a feeling it's going to be a good fight, man. Action. One of those action fights for the fans.
Jake Matthews, very well-rounded fighter. Great ground and pound. Decent striking. Good wrestling. Jingliang, also very well-rounded. But I think he comes in swinging those hammers, man.
Yeah. I bet he does. Jake Matthews, the Celtic kid. Can't wait to, man, I'm still very impressed with Tyson Pedro in that last fight. Can't stop thinking about that Kimura.
Beautiful Kimura.
Against a good guy. Did these guys fight?
Look at Jingliang. They're showing highlights of this guy just throwing hammers on fools.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, this guy's bringing the heat. He's got some of what they used to call the thunder.
China power. I will fight to prove China power. Man.
Yeah, Matthews has got some good submissions, and Jingliang has been submitted. So you can look for some grappling exchanges, I'm sure, from Matthews.
Yeah, I'm sure. Man, I wish I was in Australia right now, hanging out, watching the fights, watching the energy. It's gonna be fun. Here we are. Who's walking in first? Is it the Chinaman or the Australian? Who's walking in first?
China, Garens. Yep, there he is, Jingliang. Representing Xinjiang, China.
Yeah. Born in Xinjiang, He's here to represent Chinese power. This is gonna be a good. This is it. I'm interested to watch this guy, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, he's a beast. Look at that, bang. Bunch of fights, huh?
Yeah, in the UFC alone, he's got, about 8 fights now. 2, 4.
Oh, so he
6,
fought
8.
Nordine Taleb too. This is split decision. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good
he
fighter. It's
He
good.
beat your boy Diego.
He beat Diego Lima, Keita Nakamura. Oh, he KO. Keita Nakamura, Anton Liver, Bobby Nash. Look at him. He's the real deal, this guy. Let's get ready for some action. Time for some action. Just a fraction of friction.
I got the clearance to run the interference. Looks like it's just me and you, America and the world. Jingliang is in the fighter station, and it looks like Jake Matthews is already on his way out. He's going to run into each other, I think, or they're going to slow him down because his opponent is not in the cage yet. Matthew looks a little awkward. Yeah, you got me pumped up. No, I got to settle down. Okay, yeah. Camera stuck on Matthews. They're trying to rush Jingliang into the cage. First time I've ever seen this, so you can't say you guys didn't miss out on nothing because this is the first time I've ever seen them bring out a fighter before the other fighter was in the cage. That was kind of UFC don't make that mistakes. All right, now Jake Matthews making his way into that fighter check-in area. Looks like it's been cold in Australia. And
what else? Here we go.
Youngest fighter on the card at 23. He made his UFC debut at 19. 5 wins by knockout, 5 by submission. Second fight back at welterweight. He was defeated by Velikovic in 2017.
Velikovic. I think I remember that guy.
Or he defeated.
Jake Matthews, youngest fighter on the card.
He defeated.
Made his UFC debut at 19. 5 wins by knockout, 5 submissions.
He was sporting the lightweight weight class up until what, 2 fights ago? Now back at welterweight. His first win at welterweight was against Velikovic. Making that step up. As you get older, sometimes, making that cut just gets harder and harder.
Yeah. Here he is. The most, what is it? How much most welterweight knockouts? Man, here we are. He's got a couple.
5.
He's got a couple. Here he is. Jake Matthews, 23 years old, 5'11", 170 pounds, 73-inch reach. Jingliang, 29 years old, 6 feet, 170 pounds, 71.5-inch reach. It's going to be a good fight. Here we go. Man. This is what it's all about right here, folks. This is it. Bruce Buffer looking as good as he always does. Oh, this guy looks like the real deal.
Li Jingliang, 14-4, 6 feet, 170 pounds, fighting out of Beijing, China. Vegas odds are minus 155 favorite. So they're looking for him to come in and throw them hammers. Going into the other corner, the red corner, Jake Matthews, local Australian on this Australian fight card. He is plus 25 underdog, 12-3, 5'11", 5'11.5, 170.5 pounds, fighting out of Epping, Australia.
Good fight. Good fight, man. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Who's calling it for us tonight? Mark Simpson.
Mark Simpson.
Thank you, Mark Simpson.
Simpsons.
Here we go.
Okay, the ref waves them in. Here they come. Touch hands in the middle.
And they're
And they're off. Jingliang pressing forward. Matthews circling right now. Jingliang trying to throw some jabs, push forward. Matthews with a jumping kick. Not much action at the moment. Jingliang still pressing forward. Matthews about to get to the black line as Jingliang doesn't let him forward. Matthews tries a jab forward, nothing much. Siding, stepping, trying to find an angle. Jingliang just taking the middle. Another fake backs him up, and now they're both back in the center. Still feeling each other out. A fake kick and another fake jab. Another fake jab, and Jingliang just backs up. Another fake right. Boom, both men, lots of movements. No real commitment yet. Jingliang trying to press forward, trying to get an angle, working some head movement. Matthews still backing up. A kick misses for Jingliang. Matthews presses forward now. Both men back to the center. Jingliang backing up with some jabs as Matthews presses forward. Jingliang's back against the center. Now he presses forward. Matthews lets him back out. Oh, a left hook lands for Jingliang as Matthews throws his own left hook. Back to the center of the cage. Matthews moving around a bit more. Notice that shot possibly. Jingliang pushes forward with the right. Boom, a big right hand lands for Matthews. And Jingliang takes it and moves forward. Another right hand and left hook lands for Matthews. Jingliang still pressing forward. Now even faster, more aggressive now. Matthews backs away. Boom, finding an angle, keeping his distance, not letting Jingliang. Matthews against the cage now. Throws a jab, a right kick by Jingliang. And a left right hook lands for Matthews. Jingliang temporarily buckles. Jingliang pressing forward still though. Matthews finding an angle, missing with a left hook. Lands. Jingliang pressing forward. Matthews working his angles, still backing up. Jingliang still pressing forward. Jingliang, not much action yet. Still trying to find an angle. A kick misses for Matthews. Or right hand misses. Jingliang just ducked out of that one. Jingliang still right in front of him, trying to find an angle, keeping against the cage. Matthews back right now against the cage. Nowhere to go. Jingliang right in front of him. Lets him out to the side. Matthews steps out. A left kick to the head. Misses widely. Jingliang presses forward. Matthews back against the fence again. Right hand just misses by Jingliang as Matthews steps out. Matthews backs up to the center of the cage, and now they're back in the center, throwing at each other a little bit. Well, left kick misses for Matthews. A right hand and a right hand by Jingliang. Matthews with a left hook and a right hand by Jingliang. A left right by Jingliang. And Matthews back at the cage. Oh, they kind of collide heads on the black line. A right hand just misses for Jingliang. Jingliang pressing forward. Matthews backing up right now. A left jab misses for Matthews as he leaps forward. Another left jab. Oh, a left hook by Matthews, and Jingliang drops. Matthews on top of him. Lefts and rights trying to take advantage. In half guard now. Jingliang trying to bridge out. Full mount by Matthews. Rights and lefts as his postures up. Rights and lefts. Jingliang holding him on by the waist. Right hands rain down from Matthews on Jingliang. Matthews pushing Jingliang's head down now with his left hand. A huge left elbow lands. And right hands now from Matthews as he's posturing up. Jingliang trying to give his back now, turning, covering up, nowhere to go. Matthews full back control now. Left hand and going for the choke, Matthews. Jingliang trying to defend. Matthews on his back with right hands now coming down. With his left hand around his neck, raining right hand still. Jingliang trying to cover up. Full control, back control by Matthews. And raining down right hands. 1, 2, 3. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. His left hand is getting closer to that choke. Jingliang barely pulls it off. And he's still in full back control though. Not much other defenses, but just trying to defend the arms by Jingliang. Jingliang just trying to bridge up, but Matthews easily pulls him back down. Jingliang on his side as Matthews starts moving towards the top position. Matthews says something to the ref.
Grabbing the glove, I think.
Okay, he says they're grabbing the glove. He says they're grabbing the glove. The ref says something, and Jingliang lets go. Matthews on top now, trying to sprawl him out from back control. Jingliang gets the half guard. Left hands by Matthews. Jingliang not really a good half guard. Oh, no, back to full back as Matthews going for the choke again. And now the other side. Left hand, right hand on Jingliang's neck. Matthews still on Jingliang's back. Not much action yet. Jingliang just tying up his hands well, apparently. Jingliang trying to get up, both men sitting up. Matthews pulls him back down and still on his back, raining down right hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right hands. And the bell rings.
Man, I swear, I just knew that Jingliang was going to get caught. He kept lunging in, hands down, punching from his waist, and Matthews was landing good shots every time that Jingliang lunged in at him. And look, boom, lunges in, catches the right and left, right overhand on the left hook, sits him down on his butt. And I think that, you know, I almost thought that he was going to get finished there. He made it out of that. He got his back taken. He almost got choked. Maybe a 10-8 round for Jake Matthews in round number 1 because of all of the control after that knockdown. What do you think?
Yeah, the damage wasn't too bad. It didn't appear, but
could be 10-9.
Yeah, it was definitely Jake's round. It could have been, though. You wouldn't be too surprised.
You figure about halfway into the round, he knocked him on his butt. He stayed on his back and then mounted for the remainder, pretty much, of the rest of the fight of the first round. So
okay, they're getting
strong round for Jake Matthews coming into the second. Quick advertisement for Cowboy Cerrone versus our Hawaii boy here, Yancy Maderos. That's coming up on a UFC fight night real soon, February 18th, Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll be covering that event as well. Coming into the second round. Go ahead, Reggie.
Here they are. Jingliang pressing forward. Both men in the center of the cage. Matthews backs him up. Back him up. Jingliang pressing forward. Some kind of fake kicks by Matthews. Backs up Jingliang. Nothing really yet. Jingliang pawing some jabs. Pressing forward. That's Matthews. Circle around him. Back into the center of the cage. Jingliang trying to throw some punches. Find some distance. But no, not really trying to connect anything right now. Both men standing in front of each other. Matthews fine to just feel him out right now. Left hook lands for Jingliang as Matthews lunges forward. Oh, right hand and a left hook lands for Matthews. And Matthews goes for a takedown and gets the takedown.
Good action.
A guillotine attempt by Matthews. And Jingliang could be in trouble. Matthews on top now. And Jingliang gets back to his feet and now takes Matthews down. But Jingliang still in a devastating choke. There's a huge cut on somebody, possibly on Matthews. And the ref is checking it out. Jingliang gets his head out. And now the action is restarted. Matthews bleeding badly, covering up. Jingliang gets out on top in Matthews' guard, trying to rain down punches. Notice the cut. Matthews probably can't see, trying to get out, giving his back now. Jingliang on his back, raining down rights right now. Matthews gets to his feet. Boom, they break apart. A big right hand, and they go back to the center of the cage as Matthews trying to get the blood out of his eyes. Matthews bouncing around. Jingliang pressing forward. Matthews backing up. He's back against the cage. He's trying to find some distance. Getting out to the side. Jingliang not really doing much.
Jingliang following him around. Matthews trying to move around now. He's got a big gash on his head. Big right by Matthews, left hook by Matthews. Jingliang coming with the overhand right. Matthews fences. Jingliang trading. They're both trading against the fence right now. Both hitting each other with big shots. Jingliang coming in with a jab. Matthews starting to give a little real estate, starting to walk backwards. Jingliang coming in, a lot of head movement, moving forward. Looks like Jingliang's getting really confident now that he sees the blood on Matthews. Big right hand, big left hook by Jingliang. Matthews is moving around.
And Matthews with a jab, backs up Jingliang, and both men back in the center of the octagon. Matthews trying to bounce off some energy right now. Jingliang pressing forward. Matthews finding some distance. A jab just misses for him as he's still kind of backing up, and Jingliang pressing forward. Matthews with another jab misses. Jingliang with the right kick and a right hand. And now Jingliang switches to southpaw. A right uppercut and a left hook lands for Jingliang. A right hook, uppercuts and a right uppercut and a left hook and another uppercut from Jingliang lands for him on Matthews. Matthews with the left hook and dodges his head. Matthews with the leaping right hand. Just possibly misses.
Jingliang with a right kick to Matthews, then a right hand and a left hook. Matthews is kind of moving around. Big right hand by Matthews and a left hook by Matthews now. Jingliang, both guys taking big shots. Both guys standing right in front of right now each other, moving around. Matthews with his back towards really close to the fence. Matthews is the one backing up at the moment, though. The both double jabbing. It's a battle of jabs right now between both men. Jingliang moving a lot of head movement, trying to find his distance with that jab. Matthews moving around. Jab by Matthews. Jab by Jingliang. Big right hand by Matthews. Right hand by Jingliang. Both guys moving around in the center of the ring.
And Jingliang now presses forward. A right kick by Jingliang to his knee. A left hook by Matthews just misses as Jingliang goes for a flying right hand punch. A left hook by Matthews as both men back on the cage. Oh, right hand lands and a left hook by Matthews. And Jingliang still presses forward. It didn't seem to bother him. A left kick and a right hand by Jingliang, and he's just staying right in his face. Matthews backing up to the left, still against the cage though. Jingliang not letting him out this time. Right in front of his face, a left hook and a right hand misses for Matthews, and a big right hand misses for Jingliang. Jingliang still pressing forward.
Jingliang pressing forward right now, moving, head movement. He looks like he's taking over this fight though. Right kick by Jingliang. Left, right hook. Both guys hitting each other. Big shots. Jingliang trading against the fence right now. Both guys. Jingliang still going. Both guys, big shots, trading against each other.
Matthews' hands are down.
Matthews is headbutting Jingliang's hands. Jingliang still throwing. What a fight. What a fight.
Yeah, what a brawl. Matthews still in there, taking the shot. Jingliang still trying to press forward with a jab. Matthews backing up now. A jab of his own by Matthews as Jingliang pressing forward, trying to find an angle, using some head movement, walking Matthews down. Matthews with the right hand misses. A big right hand just misses for Jingliang as they both clinch up in the center. Matthews backs away. Jingliang starts pressing forward. Matthews circles out. A left kick lands for Jingliang to his leg, and the round ends. Wow, interesting round there. Very back and forth. Not sure what happened with the cut. And here's the replay. Oh, a right hand on the chin of Jingliang, and it could be a headbutt as he went for the takedown. But the next thing you know, he goes for the guillotine. Oh, and possible eye gouge by Jingliang when he was trying to get out of the guillotine. Not really sure if that's what they're trying to show. And yeah, there could be a possible eye gouge.
But here we are there. Matthew's getting his instructions from the corner. He looks good though. He looks in good shape. He looks clear-headed. He looks like he knows what he needs to do. Jingliang, he's in the corner. He actually looked like he was getting stronger as the fight was going on, so I'm sure he's fine. But here we go, round 3, just ready to get underway.
Yep, Jingliang gets up, doesn't look too tired, and checks his mouthpiece. The ref asks him if they're okay. They both say yep. And the ref's still waiting for the time. He can't start it. Backs the fighters up. They were ready to go. They try to rush each other already. And now it's official. They both touch each other's both hands in the center. And it's on. Just like the last round. Jingliang pressing forward with jabs. Matthews backing up, trying to find his time to counter. Jingliang with the left right just misses. And a left jab by Jingliang and a right kick. And Matthews still just right out of distance. Good, though. Not getting hit too much. Jingliang still trying to press forward. Matthews with a left kick and a right hand. Just miss. Jingliang just backs up out of the way, and both men return to the center of the cage. Jingliang with a switch kick and a left-right that just way away from his opponent. A leaping left hook misses for Matthews. Jingliang trying to find his distance now, walking him down. Matthews getting close to the back of the cage now. Ooh, a jab lands for Jingliang. Backs up Matthews' head. And Matthews backing up now. Matthews goes for a takedown and gets it and lands to the side of the cage. Left hands by Matthews as Jingliang is trying to get to his knees. He's on his knees. He's back up. And Matthews still viciously going for the takedown. Not giving him space. Head control. They're both still against the cage. Matthews' head and Jingliang's. Matthew going for knees against Jingliang's legs. Jingliang has Matthews' arm. Jingliang tries to turn out, and Matthews tries to clinch back up. Jingliang lands a left hook, and they both return to the center of the cage as they break. Jingliang still pressing forward, just as before. Left kick by Jingliang. Matthews trying to find his time to counter, backing up towards his left. Still backing up a right hand. Oh, and a left hook lands nicely for Matthews. But Jingliang doesn't seem to be phasing now, keeps pressing forward. A left and a right by Jingliang, and a right uppercut, and a left hook, and another right. And Matthews just gets out of those. And now Jingliang pressing forward. Matthews with a huge left hook and a right hand. Jingliang goes for a takedown and a left hook by Jingliang. And Matthews just circles out of the way perfectly. And now they're back to the center of the cage. Jingliang pressing forward. Matthews bouncing around, trying to find his time to counter, backing up. Boom, Jingliang pressing forward with some jabs. Matthews backing up. Jingliang using some head movement, a left hook. And they both return to the center of the cage. As Jingliang's trying to press forward, Matthews backing up, looking for his distance. A right hand misses by a few inches for Jingliang. Matthews now pressing a little bit forward. Maybe he found the distance. Nope, he's backing up again. Jingliang pressing forward. A left jab backs up Matthews, and Matthews is waiting for his time to leap forward. A left hand jab just misses for Matthews. Jingliang pressing forward, and they're both still in the center of the cage. A left hook lands for Matthews as he leaps forward. A right hand to the body misses for Matthews. Oh, a big right hand. And Jingliang gets floored as he gets a takedown and a right hand. Matthews going strong on him. Jingliang, and now Jingliang's on Matthews' back as Matthews try to overtake the position maybe too quickly. Jingliang is now on his back, and Matthews in the turtle position a little bit, trying to get to his knees, on his hands and knees. Left hands by Jingliang as they're against the cage. Matthews spins, and gets back to guard. Jingliang and Matthews guard, and he has him against the fence, trying to keep him against the fence, head in his face, maybe trying to work the eye. Left landing for Jingliang as Jingliang postures up, a right hand and a right to the body by Jingliang. Jingliang now standing up. Jingliang trying to throw his legs and throw a big left hand, but Matthews keeping his legs in front of him. Nothing getting through yet. Oh, a right chopping hand lands for Jingliang as Matthews gets to his knees, now forcing Jingliang against the cage, getting up to his knees, almost in a double leg position. Jingliang defending well with one arm underneath. Jingliang pulling him up. Now Matthews in a single leg, still holding Jingliang against the fence. 1 minute, 25 seconds left to go. Right kick by Matthews trying to get Jingliang off balance. Matthews still in a single leg. Jingliang in a wizard, just leaning against the cage, possibly trying to catch his breath. Matthews trying to get the takedown. Boom, pulling out. Matthews gets his head out now. Both men in a clinch now. Matthews lets him out as Jingliang was going to go for a left hook. Both men back in the center of the cage. Jingliang pressing forward. Matthews backing up towards the left, not giving him much distance. Oh, a left jab misses for Matthews as he leaps forward with it. A right hand misses for Matthews, and Jingliang tries to throw his own. Both men are looking tired. 45 seconds to go. Matthews just standing right in front of him, both in the center of the cage. 40 seconds. A right hand and a left hook and a right hand by Matthews lands pretty good. 35 seconds. Jingliang pressing forward. Matthews bouncing around, bouncing backwards. Jingliang pressing forward. Matthews not letting him, giving much time. A jumping knee by Matthews almost lands as Jingliang tries to counter with the right hand. A left jab lands for Jingliang as Matthews is still standing right in front of him. A left jab, possible left hand lands for Jingliang as both men know there's a few seconds left. A big takedown by Matthews, and he gets it at the end of the round. Jingliang getting back to his feet, still holding it. Matthews goes to an ankle pick, trying to still go for the takedown. A right kick and a left hook by Matthews. And both men, the round ends and both men shake hands. And what a war.
Good fight. Lots of big punches landed by each man. More damage done by Matthews. I think it's a no-brainer if anybody that even listening to us talk, you know who won this fight. Jake Matthews, a couple of knockdowns, landed really big shots, absorbed the punches very well. I think with the home ground advantage, they're going to give this one to Jake Matthews. Right now, we're looking at some highlights of Jake Matthews dropping him in the first round with the left hook. And then again, dropping him with actually, they're showing that guillotine attempt that he got eye gouged. That looks pretty blatant, actually. Yeah, the punch he rocked him with in the last round was a nice right hand.
Oh, and the knee did land.
Yeah.
Man.
Beautiful jumping knee.
Yeah, stood up. Jingliang, actually, a big jumping knee, flying knee.
Both men obviously very tired.
Yeah, Jingliang now raising his hands.
Trying to steal the crowd.
Yeah, Matthews saying nope, raising his own hands. Matthews' corner is raising the hand with him. Bruce calls him back to the center. We'll get the official decision. Matthews checking his eye in the big screen.
Sporting a pretty nice laceration.
Jingliang throwing a peace sign, a shaka to everybody.
Wow. Unanimous decision, man. Jake Matthews has got the 2 knockdowns. Lots of ring control, as me and BJ were speaking about earlier.
Great fight.
Jingliang brought the fight too, bro. So this Jake Matthews, he's looking good at welterweight. He looks huge. He looked like the bigger man in there, coming in the former lightweight, looking like the bigger man in there. Jingliang's looking at the crowd like, what? That wasn't the right decision, but homie, you got knocked down twice, brother. I don't know how you think you won.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Man. Always good to the hometown guy, and he wins in his hometown. It's always really nice for them.
Unfortunately, us guys, we cannot talk about what that feels like. Not with the UFC anyway. Joe Rogan having a word, or John Anik having a word with Jake Matthews right now in the cage. Matthews sporting a nice cut over the eye.
Showing him where he gouged the eye.
Talking about the hard guillotine and where Jingliang kind of dug into his eyes to try to escape. Looks a little dirty.
And he's a true sportsman. He says, you know what, in the heat of the fight, you don't know if you're digging the guy's eye, you're just fighting. So what a true sportsman Matthews is, because, that's the truth. That's the truth. Stuff happens so quick, you don't even know sometimes.
Really, really strong performance by Jake Matthews. Youngest man on the card tonight at 23 years old. Once again, his first fight in the UFC was at 19 years old.
So he's going to take a break right now, but he's just so happy to be able to fight in front of the fans. So awesome. What a night for him.
So kind of looking forward to the next fight. It's Ty Tuivasa. When I first heard the name, I thought it was Tuivasa.
Kai Tuivasa.
Like Ma'atanuvasa.
Ty.
It's the guy. He did the flying jump knee.
Cyril Asker.
He did the flying jump knee and knocked the guy out in his last fight.
We're excited to see this. What's this all about? Bam Bam. Look at him. He's a beast.
24 years old.
62, 24. Holy smokes.
100% KO rate. 6 wins, all by KO.
Wow. 24 years old, 6 wins by KO, 265.
Last win in the UFC was against Rashad Coulter.
This guy can take guys out. This guy takes guys right out. Look at him.
He's fighting
this guy. He's not afraid.
French fighter Cyril Asker, 9-3, finished 7 of 9 wins, 4 knockouts and 3 submissions.
Wow.
Sporting an Abraham Lincoln beard.
Yeah, he's not afraid. Look at him. He's there to fight. Let's see his stats. Let's see. So what? UFC Fox Fight Night. UFC February 24th, Saturday. Josh Emmett versus Jeremy Stevens. Jessica Andrade versus Tisha Torres. OSP versus Alir Latifi, and Mike Perry versus Max Griffin. It's gonna be a fun night of fights.
Super.
Can't wait to see those. Where is so here he is, Cyril Asker, the silverback, 32 years old, 6 feet, 244, 9-3.
He's a Frenchman, comes from France.
Oh, he fought Cannonier.
He likes to do the armboise and the triangles. He has 4 KOs with 5 submissions, 2 decisions. And he's a very strong fighter from France.
Very good. Thank you very much, Troy. Yep, 32 from Bushido Academy. For 9 wins, 3 losses. Tuivasa versus Asker, the silverback.
He's got some UFC experience.
He's got some fights.
4 fights in the UFC. He's won 2 out of 4.
Jared Cannonier, that's a tough fight. Anybody who fights Jared Cannonier, I watched him fight in person. I respect that guy. That's the real deal. Cannonier went blow for blow with, who's that guy from Estonia? And that guy looks like Incredible Hulk. He weighs in all in green.
Yeah.
So him and Cannonier went blow for blow, and I was impressed. Cannonier even let him punch him a few times in his face. So that was a real deal.
Name, man?
You know which guy I'm talking about. He weighs in like Incredible Hulk. But Cannonier.
Kutalaba.
Yeah, Kutalaba. What Glenn? Jan Kutalaba.
Jan man.
Him and Cannonier.
Jan man Kutalaba man.
Those guys are tough guys. Tough people.
Cyril the silverback from France.
Tough human beings.
France get monkey. France get gorillas.
The silverback. Yeah, France must have, but there he is. That's him. This is him, man. This is him.
That guy talks exactly how I was talking.
I want to see Ty Tuivasa Interested to see this.
Put his last opponent to sleep with a beautiful flying knee.
That's interesting to see. Tuivasa, man.
Mark Hunt speaks very highly of this Australian fighter, Tuivasa. This mouse keeps running away here.
Man, here he is. Hey, he's pumped. Look at him. Asker's pumped. He's not playing. He knows this is it. This is the kind of thing. You go into a guy like Tai Tuivasa. He's 6-0, 6 knockouts. You walk into his hometown, and you want to put on some little gloves and try to knock each other out in a cage. You better be ready. And Asker looks like he realizes he realizes what is gonna happen right now.
His beard's looking exceptionally great for 32.
It's man, I see a guy like him, honestly, with that beard. I think of him as older than me with the beard. You know what I mean? But then there you go. I'm 7 years older than him. That's crazy. But here we go. He's coming in. Tough guy. I bet he must be the toughest guy in his town. If he's over here,
he won 6 of the last 8 fights, 4 wins by knockout, 3 by submission, 6 first-round finishes.
In Avignon, Vaucluse. So I bet he's the toughest guy in Avignon. If he's got the guts to go all the way to Australia and fight this guy, he must be the toughest guy in Avignon. Right? You better be.
Have you been to France, bro?
Been a while. What a wonderful place. Been a while, but look at this guy.
Where you been seeing that?
That must be a small town right there.
Oh, okay.
Vaucluse. Avignon, Vaucluse. This is interesting.
What's your take on the new shorts?
Look at him. Here he is. Look at his necklace. What is that? Kukui knot.
Kukui knots.
It is.
What do you think of this? The new uniform they're letting them.
It's like a lighting, huh?
What do you think of the new uniform they're sporting?
Well, I never seen it. Is that it?
Well, it's different than the Uno cards they had going. Kingswood, New South Wales, Australia. Tai Tuivasa making the walk with what looks to be like a kukui knot lay.
Well, 24 years. 24 years old. I bet he can take some guys out. Look at him. That's amazing. No, but you got these new kids now, right? You got these new kids in the.
Dude, Bam Bam's a beast.
Fighting. Look
He's
at him.
He's got the 100% finish rate.
Look at him.
Mark Hunt speaking highly of him.
Wow.
He has never fought. Other than his last fight, that was a win by flying knee. It doesn't even look like he fought outside of Australia.
Oh, they're building him up. Oh, man. This guy looks like the real deal. Big time.
Nah, maybe those is someplace.
How many fights?
6 fights, 100%.
Last one,
all
UFC,
in the first round.
Rashad
28
Coulter.
seconds, 44 seconds,
knee.
21 seconds. And he won a stoppage at 5 minutes, corner stoppage.
Wow.
But all first rounds.
Oh, against McSweeney. That was on your year, huh, McSweeney?
No.
That wasn't.
No.
Yeah.
That was heavy. He was in there with Kimbo Slice.
Oh, yeah, McSweeney.
Scott Junk.
Look at this guy.
Shout out to Junk.
Tuivasa.
Undefeated 8-0, all 8 wins by first round knockout.
Wow.
1 of 2 flying knee knockouts in UFC heavyweight history.
Wow. Amazing.
So there's only been 1 other flying knee knockout in heavyweight history in the UFC.
He's feeling it. Look at him.
Do you remember who the other flying knee knockout was for a heavyweight?
Who? Flying knee knockout.
He's
Gary Goodridge. No, he didn't see somebody.
I'm sure they're talking about Andre Zuffa, no?
Who? Yeah, who? What who?
I don't know.
Who is
We're
it?
gonna have to look into that.
Flying knee knockout.
He's the
Maurice Smith. What did Maurice Smith do?
I think you're looking too far back, bro.
Too far back.
I'm not gonna look that up.
I don't know.
Because I'm watching this.
Right here, Tai Tuivasa, 24 years old, 6'2", 263.5 pounds, 75-inch reach. Asker, 32 years old, 6 feet, 243 pounds, 74-inch reach. Kind of the same size, I guess. Now it's who can move better.
Just ask
It all
her.
comes
Just
down to
ask
who
her
wants it
already.
more.
Ask her already.
Man,
Just
there
ask
he is,
her.
though. Okay, he showed up. Look at him. He came
Ask-
to get his payday.
Ask him for ask her.
Look at him. He's tripping out. He's in there right now.
9-3, 6-0, 243.5
What is he thinking?
pounds.
Is he thinking about how to win?
Asker's
get out?
Asker's the plus 10
We're
underdog.
gonna find out right now who's who, right?
I could tell you who the underdog is just by looking at these folks, but
it's the good thing about the fights. It ain't about the odds.
Yep.
It's about the fight.
Both these guys.
This guy looks like he's got a big career ahead of him, man.
Yeah, and
looks like he's got a very big career ahead of him. Look at him.
And a big
young,
waist.
And a heavyweight, right?
And a big pair of pants.
Heavyweight, man.
Both these guys sporting the keg.
Right on. Look at this. Steve Percival, referee. Ty coming in.
He looks pretty loose, this guy. Agile for a heavyweight.
Negative 270 favorite. Cyril Asker.
210.
Yeah.
Come in, they shake. Both men sizing each other up.
Yeah, both men still in the center of the cage. Tuivasa pressing forward. Asker with the right hand misses, and Tuivasa catches him. A left hand and a right hand by Tuivasa. Tuivasa, and Asker just circles out of the way. A big uppercut by Tui. And Asker still standing in front of him, though, bouncing. Tui's trying to press forward with some jabs in the center of the cage. A right elbow by Tui, and he pushes Asker against the cage, and Asker circles out to the right. Tui not letting him out, though. Asker's back, still against the cage. Tui with some jabs right in Asker's face, just feeling him out. Tui still keeping Asker against the cage.
Ty Tuivasa holding him up against the fence, body shots. Asker's holding him in a one-handed clinch, kind of just resting up against the fence. Ty breaks back into the middle, left hook by Asker, hard right hand by Tuivasa. Ooh, another hard left hook by Tuivasa. Tuivasa's on fire, pushes him back to the fence. Asker's hurt. Hard elbow, another hard elbow, left hook. Oh, this one's coming to an end quickly. Oh, hard elbow again by Tuivasa. Asker doesn't have any defense. He's just standing there, covering himself, feet together, knees together.
Digging to the body.
Hard elbow by Tuivasa. Lead elbow. No defense from Asker. Asker showing that he has a bit of a chin. Body shot, overhand, left hook, elbow. All by Tuivasa. Another hard left hook to overhand. Uppercut, overhand. Body shot by Tuivasa. Asker not doing much, just holding on for dear life. Face is red. Tuivasa, another overhand to left hook. Another lead elbow that connects. Pushes off. Tuivasa in complete control of the striking right now. Asker just being a punching bag. Uppercut by Asker landed when I said that. Stalking right on him. He's staying on him right now.
Tuivasa with a left hook and pushes Asker against the cage. A right elbow by Tuivasa. Tuivasa still in his face, holding him against the cage. Left hand on his face. A big cut on Asker's left eye. He just pushes him, and Asker falls to the ground. Asker was hurt, possibly, and the referee waves it off.
Beautiful performance by Tai Tuivasa, man. I love those lead elbows from the back elbow, like leading off with your rear elbow, just katoosh! And he landed maybe 6 of them. Big cut over the eye of the Frenchman. Frenchman had no chance up against this guy. This guy's the real deal. 100% finish rate, and that just increased tonight.
Yeah, and he just totally mixed it up. Elbows, right hands, and body and head.
I love how he brought the body shots.
Complete mix-up there. Asker was hurt. All he could do was cover up. They didn't know where the strikes were coming from.
Man, you sit around kind of wondering who all these new names are, all these up-and-comers or whatever, but I'm sure a lot of people are going to remember this guy tonight. Tai Tuivasa. Another first-round finish added to, you know, what, every other first-round finish that he has in the 9 fights now that he's won.
And there's the replay. Right elbow is what kind of started off the whole thing, and it backed up from Asker from the middle of the cage all the way back to the cage, and it just kind of just stayed from there. Tuivasa all over him. Here's the body shots, left, right, left hook to the head, and going for a right elbow, completely mixing it up. And this is possibly the finish. A huge right elbow, pushes him, and Asker just almost face plants on the ground.
Bounced off the fence when he pushed him right there. He just kind of manhandled him to the floor, like, get out of here. Good call by the referee as well.
What a night for him. What a night for him tonight. Big night, man. So I wonder what's next for him, man. He just came on the scene, but with the way he looks he could already start fighting some.
I mean, look how quick the rise of Ngannou was.
Yeah,
I mean, a couple more of those performances, they're really going to be putting some hot eyes on this dude.
Right? So, man, this guy is very, very entertaining. This is the kind of guys I like to watch fight, that's for sure. Big time.
John Adam making his way into the cage, fighter interview. I'm sure the Australian fans are very excited to hear his post-fight. He says it's him again in the winner's circle. They're speaking about how this fight could have been stopped at any time, which I kind of agree. Asker didn't have too much of a defense throughout the entire duration of the fight.
And he's right. You don't know what the ref's going to do. You got to just keep going. Straight to the after party.
You know that this guy's having a big one tonight, partying like Jake the Muss. Cooked a man some eggs.
What a night tonight for him. Big elbows. Crushing elbows. Elbows him and pushes him on the ground. And that was it. Man. Good work. Good team. Good game plan. Good manager. You got a good manager. Good game plan
was go out there and smash this dude. That's what he did.
Yeah, he's got a good manager, good matchmaking, everything. They're building a star right there. This guy can fight anybody. This guy's gonna get to the point where he can fight anybody, and they're building him up. Amazing.
He took away the fight out of Asker. Just the first few strikes, actually, just up against the fence, covering up.
Man, that's how you want your night to go. And how's that guy's? He's got the. Look at that. Look at that necklace. Look at that, man.
They can't.
That's you can't see that necklace, but just me. I mean, that's impressive. I'm impressed with what is it? Kukui nut?
Nah, it can't be. I've never seen Kukui nuts that big.
Oh,
John Wayne Parr.
Chris Weidman and John Wayne Parr
Alistair
and
Overeem.
Alistair Overeem in the house. John Wayne Parr, what a legend. What a legend right there. Australia's own John Wayne Parr. So now who we got coming up, man? Is it Mark Hunt? Is Mark Hunt coming up soon? The Super Samoan. One of the toughest guys there is. Let's see it. Who's up next? Coming up next, Mark Hunt versus Curtis Blaydes. That's going to be fun.
Remember, we'll be back February 18th. Yancy Medeiros versus Cowboy Cerrone.
Where's that at? Yancy Medeiros and Cowboy Cerrone. Where's that fight at?
Shucks. It's on a fight night.
Yeah.
So.
Donald Cerrone and Cowboy Medeiros. No. Yancy Medeiros. Donald Cerrone and Yancy Medeiros.
Cowboy Medeiros. Yeah, man.
Get plenty local Cowboy Medeiros. I get plenty over
I
here.
like to call myself one sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's done his share of Paniolo activity.
Man. This is it. It's going to be a great fight, man. Right on. Good exposure for Yancy right here. This is going to be awesome. Big fight for him. So here we are after this.
Co-main event coming up. Right now, they're kind of just doing the promo for, of course, Cerrone and Medeiros. Medeiros has done an impressive uprising in the UFC. Lots of exciting fights, back and forth wars. I'm sure he's made a ton of bonus money.
Mm-hmm.
He's a cool brother.
Yeah.
Yancy is one cool brother.
Right on. Good fights, man. This is a big win right there. Yeah, because this Cowboy is tough too. This
Cowboy
guy.
Oliveira, they're
Yeah.
showing some highlights against him with Cowboy Oliveira, and impressive victories by Yancy. Looking into the co-main event match, Mark Hunt versus Razor Curtis Blaydes. Curtis Blaydes, up and coming, age 26, 6'4", 259 pounds. He's got 8 wins, 1 loss. That 1 loss is to Francis Ngannou, which just recently fought for the world title. So impressed. That's pretty impressive. The only loss in the UFC to that the hardest hitting man in the world, apparently, is what they're calling him, right? He's about to fight another very hard hitter, though. Mark Hunt, the Super Samoan, the walk-off king. Right now he is the walk-off king in the UFC. The records are a bit different. 8-1 versus 13-11. But the experience under Mark Hunt's belt is just amazing. If you look at, from his first fight to his last, top-notch competition. He was a big name in Japan because of his kickboxing background. So he walked in and just barked the hell out of Pride Fighting. And he got me. But always been a fan ever since the flying butt smash. And
Vanderlei, right?
Yeah.
So
Man,
what?
I was a fan before then, though. Have you seen his war with Ray Seffel? When he just puts his hands down, yeah, come on, bam. And then Ray Seffel puts his down, and yeah, come on, bam. And then just whack each other, all their might, 2 heavyweights.
Man, and with LeBanner.
Me and Kendall Grove used to do that to each other, but we're not.
Man, we want to shout out to Kendall Grove tonight if he's out there cruising. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to all the Hawaii fighters. What's up? Hope everyone's doing good. What else?
Well, they're just getting ready for the co-main event. Fight happened a lot faster than it was supposed to. So they gotta run the promos.
Yeah, that's right. Here it is. Here it is, man.
So what's been going on with the Prodigy is the real question.
And me, I just been hanging out,
farming.
Just been.
How's the farm? How's the taro farm on it?
Yeah, coming along. Taro farm's coming along, but we just been starting up the.
Putting all your attention into this
play-by-play radio. Yeah, that's what we've been up to. Just putting more videos on there, more instructional videos on the website, and really pushing the play-by-play radio, and just keeping up with the heartbeat of the mixed martial arts. That's what BJPenn.com has been trying to do lately. So, yeah, this is good stuff. Good stuff, man. Very, very good. Heavyweight rankings. Mark Hunt, number 5. Derek Lewis, number 6. Number 7 is Alexander Volkov. Number 8, Marcin Tybura. Number 9 is Curtis Blaydes. So it's number 5, Mark Hunt versus 9, Curtis Blaydes. So we got a big fight up ahead for us. A fight that's going to matter in the heavyweight ranks. So for all the heavyweights out there in the world, number 5 and number 9 is going to fight right now. For all the heavyweight people in the world.
It's pretty like they're showing the UFC video of Mark Hunt's entrance and stuff, but it's missing Curtis Blaydes' video of his. I didn't know why they would promo it like that.
Yeah, it's got to have Curtis Blaydes. Got to be in there. He's got 4 or 5 fights.
I'm super disappointed at the lack of fighters coming out in a brand new game, and it's like pretty much the same fighters as the last game. Like, what? This is what I was waiting for. All these new characters. And bro, there's no new characters on the game. I'm super upset about it. Hard pill to swallow, but let's get on to this fight here.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Man.
It took 3 years to put out another game.
Right.
Put out a new game, and there's like 4 new characters.
Yeah. Man. Look at him. Hunt. The man. The man, the myth, the legend. Right on.
rearrange his faces here in the UFC. He's got wins over Big Country Nelson, Frank Mir, Stefan Struve. Man, he broke Stefan Struve's jaw worse than I've ever seen somebody's jaw get broken in an X-ray. Split it.
Right on, man. So Derek Lewis. So he's been relaxed for a little bit because when was that? June 10th, 2017. So it's been 8 months since he was in there. I think I saw
he
that.
had those issues, where he was complaining about forgetting stuff and this and that and posting about it or something. And then Dana pulled him from the card because he was having issues with showing brain trauma.
You know what?
He had to get cleared and to do this.
Look, he fought Cody East. Is that from Albuquerque? Cody East? Yeah. Yeah. Curtis Blaydes fought him, and then look, he just beat Alexei Olenek. That guy's good, man. That's the guy you mount him and he finishes you, right? With the Ezekiel, without a gi on. You mount him, he finishes you.
Jackson Win, Cody East, the freight train.
Right? Yeah.
Curtis Blaydes holds a win over him. TKO via
He's
elbows.
He's a beast, Cody East.
Elbows.
The freight train. Remember him, again.
Eat you with my elbow.
Right there, man. That guy's solid right there. Right there's Curtis Blaydes walking in. He knows what's at stake. Look at him.
Man,
you know what? You just go in and you just go for greatness. That's what it's about. You walk in there. Of course, everybody in there wants to see their boy, their hero, Mark Hunt knock someone out. But look at Curtis Blaydes. Look, you gotta do something big, right?
Yeah, but and he's improving in every fight. The striking improves, his body type improves. In his first fight in the UFC, he wasn't carrying much muscle. Actually, looked a lot soft around the edges and stuff. Every fight he looks better and better, and even this time, same as all the last time. Every fight he's looking better and better, and he looks a lot more trim. Looks like he's on a much better diet. This one is definitely taken seriously, and doesn't look like he's playing games tonight. Highest takedown accuracy among active heavyweights, 48.7%. Sixth highest striking rate in heavyweight history, 4.75 per minute. 7 wins by knockout out of his 8 wins. So 1 loss to Ngannou. What does that mean, man? So that's a pretty high finishing rate.
Well, that didn't seem like that impressive of a stat, though. 5 punches a minute. Yeah.
and they were talking about heavyweight history and this and that. 4.7 something a minute. Mark Hunt ready to make the walk. Longtime K1, Pride, and UFC veteran. He's one of the elders in the UFC now at 43 years old. Fighting out of South Auckland, New Zealand. Mark Hunt representing the American top team and Jackson Wink, from what I'm looking at here in front of me. That's news to me. Did you know he was with American top team and Jackson Wink? Or does that need to be updated?
No, yeah, I thought he was New Zealand, right?
It doesn't look like any of those guys. That's
Well, here's Mark Hunt getting in, getting the last checkups, taking off his UFC sandals. He looks ready. Yeah, they're dusting off some oil off his face. Or no, they're putting the Vaseline on.
Dusting off some oil. Wins over Lewis, Frank Mir, Stefan Struve, and Ben Rothwell. 4th most fight time in UFC history.
Well, that's an impressive record, right? Well, maybe the other one was standing strikes. I guess that's pretty good. But if he gets taken down, there's just so many strikes landed in a minute.
That 1-6 punch combination in 10 seconds would beat that. What are we talking about,
No, but
bro?
it's landed though. So if the guy's dodging a lot, you know.
Okay, so if you hit him 3 times in the body, pop, 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 2 times in the head, ta, 5 shots.
In 1 minute,
You smoked him. Already.
You're probably in the
In
4th
less
rank.
than-
Yeah, you're in the 4th or
In
5th
less
rank.
than I'm talking in one combination, not 5, not 1 minute.
Not 1 minute.
Curtis Blaydes, much taller, much longer reach, 6'4" to 5'10", 80-inch reach to 72-inch reach. But at heavyweight, that's not a problem that Mark Hunt hasn't had to deal with before. He's usually the guy with the shorter arms. He's usually the guy who's shorter. Standing 5'10" at heavyweight, there's going to be much taller opposition. So he's used to it. No skin off Mark Hunt's teeth, facing the taller man with the longer arms. Curtis Blaydes looks ready though, man.
Yeah, no submissions from Curtis, so should be a war.
No submissions for either man, although Curtis did enter the game with the wrestling background that Mark Hunt did not have. So he does have that to lay back on if he's about to get walked off on.
Well, one thing Mark Hunt can do is he can pace it out, and he can just stay in there with anybody, it seems.
He always seems very calm. Doesn't get too excited before the fight. Very slow moving, low heart rate. 13-11-1, 1 no contest, 5'10", 265 pounds for Mark Hunt, fighting out of Sydney, New South Wales, Australia.
So, yeah, Mark Hunt just got announced. Hands up. Crowd looks pretty happy. And we have John Sharp refereeing. Round 1 starts with Card Girl singing down. Mark Hunt licking his lips.
Very, very cool and calm demeanor with Mark Hunt coming into the first round.
And here we are, a relaxed handshake, and Mark Hunt takes the center. Curtis Blaydes at the black line. Curtis Blaydes with the jumping left, right. Mark Hunt backs out. Curtis Blaydes right in front now, jabbing at Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt near the cage now. Mark Hunt behind the black line. Curtis Blaydes pushing forward. A right hand, a left kick by Curtis Blaydes. Real, not too hard though, not too much energy. Another relaxed jab by Curtis Blaydes. Maybe they're just feeling each other out right now. Mark Hunt, fake jab by Mark Hunt. Blaydes right in there, right in his face. Jumping in and out is Blaydes. Keeping Mark Hunt at distance. Mark Hunt at the black line now. Big right hand just misses as Mark Hunt just turns his head out of the way. Both men just exchange right kicks with one another to the leg. Blaydes with the left-right fake, trying to find an angle at him. Both men still in the center of the cage right now. Blaydes with a kind of fake shot. Mark Hunt backs away. Mark Hunt trying to back up, looking for different angles, maybe just pacing himself at the moment. A left jab lands for Blaydes. A right hand and a big right hand just misses for Hunt, but Blaydes still presses forward. A right hand just misses for Blaydes as Mark Hunt just jumps out of the way. Both men are at the black line now. Blaydes pushing forward. A left kick by Blaydes, backs up Hunt. Mark Hunt circles around. Left hook for Hunt. Blaydes right in his face now. Mark Hunt trying to look for an angle. Fake right jab. Couple right jabs by Blaydes as he jumps forward through Hunt, getting a different angle. Big right hand just misses Hunt. Blaydes now right in Hunt's face. Hunt just slowly backing up, still pretty relaxed. Hunt just backs away from another right hand. A right hand lands for Hunt, and Blaydes just misses with a right and a left. Hunt calls him forward now. Hunt coming forward now. Blaydes right in his face, trying to find an angle. Hunt now backs up again. Blaydes bobbing his head. A right hand just misses for Blaydes again. And now Blaydes shoots for a takedown. Unbelievable. Gets the takedown against the cage, and Blaydes is in side control with Hunt in the cage on the bottom. Hunt gets to his knees, gets to his feet. Boom, and they break apart. Hunt takes a big breath and gets right back in Blaydes' face. Blaydes trying to get in Hunt's face. A big looping right hand misses for Blaydes as Hunt circles off back to the center. Hunt just dodges away with the jab, just with his head, and stays right in Blaydes' face. Hunter dodges another couple jabs. A big right hand lands for Blaydes, and Blaydes looks hurt. Blaydes is backing up, wobbling. Mark Hunt pressing forward, another right hand, and Blaydes is wobbling back into the cage. Another right hand, and another right hand by Hunt, and another right hand. Blaydes drops to one knee, and another right hand. And Mark Hunt right there trying to find the distance. Another left hook misses, and Blaydes gets Mark Hunt down. And he's now looking for side control, trying to hold on right now, still trying to catch his bearing. Blaydes looking to mount on Hunt now, with his legs wrapped around Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt could be in trouble here. Blaydes almost into the mount. Right hands now by Blaydes as they both get to the cage. Mark Hunt trying to get out, trying to use his left hand to grab onto Blaydes' hands. Mark Hunt giving his back now, trying to get to his knees against the cage. Blaydes with some left hands, staying on Mark Hunt's back. Mark Hunt trying to hold on to Blaydes' head as he's giving his back. Mark Hunt on one knee. Mark Hunt trying to get up, one hand. Mark Hunt on both feet. Mark Hunt is up, but Blaydes is trying to sweep him out from the back position, trying to go for a suplex on him, and he gets him back down. Does Blaydes as he twists him down? Blaydes could be cut bad though. Blaydes trying to get an elbow and checking the clock now. 1 minute 12 seconds. Blaydes in half guard on Hunt. No, I think it just got on him, right? Blaydes with some right hands now. Hunt on the top of him. Blaydes on top of Hunt. Hunt on the bottom, trying to get his hand into Blaydes' face to push him away. Mark Hunt trying to hip out now, getting his back against the fence. Blaydes with some right hands raining down. Mark Hunt trying to cover up a right elbow by Hunt from the bottom. And Blaydes grabs onto Hunt, trying to hold him some more. 40 seconds left and some more right hands by Blaydes. Mark Hunt covering up. Mark Hunt can't do much. His legs kind of opened up, and Blaydes in his half guard with no real defense from either of them or pushing forward for position. Blaydes getting some more right hands in, trying to hold Mark Hunt's head. Mark Hunt trying to get some elbows from the bottom, holding onto Blaydes' head. Blood from somebody is on both of them now. Blaydes gets the full mount now and postures up. 14 seconds left. Mark Hunt turns, giving his back. Blaydes trying to hold on. Mark Hunt turns. Blaydes on his back now, trying to go for the choke, trying to grab his arm. 5 seconds left, and the bell rings.
Wow. Man, amazing show, amazing display of heart and determination by Curtis Blaydes. He was just about to get walk-off knocked out, and he shoots in, gets Hunt to the floor, and completely turns the tide. Hunt's gassed. Hunt's a little beat up now. Amazing fight so far.
Wow, just Hunt had him going. Hunt had him going, man. He rocked him.
Look at how bad he was hurt.
Man.
He was so badly hurt by punching, but man, he shows not only heart, but an amazing chin. Because he was just winding up and connecting when Blaydes was hurt.
And Blaydes, he came and kept his game plan, kept going for the takedowns. There he is with another takedown. They both look good though in the corner, huh?
Yeah, if the game plan was get really badly hurt and then follow with the takedown, yep, he followed that game plan to the T. Man, this is turned into something though, because Mark Hunt's coming into the second round after being mounted and having to scramble his butt off. Both men breathing hard. Let's see some more fireworks.
Yep, here they are. The referee about to start them up. They both nod off, and here they go. No touch. Oh, a small shake hands is forced by Hunt, and here they go. Blaydes for an instant shot and a right uppercut and a big right hand and another shot, pushing Hunt against the cage. On Hunt's back now, trying to go for the takedown viciously. On Hunt's back, trying to pull up. Hunt sprawling out now, gets back turned in. Now they're pummeling in with each other. Mark Hunt with his back against the cage. Mark Hunt with double on there, spinning back Blaydes.
Nice.
A right hand by Hunt, and Mark Hunt pulls out and spins away. Back to the center, both men go. Blaydes still pressing forward though. Mark Hunt bouncing around. There could be some fatigue from both men. It's a little slower. Blaydes still right in his face. Mark Hunt looking for the distance. That's how he got caught the last time. Blaydes, though, switching stats to southpaw, staying right in Hunt's face. Mark Hunt just confident to stay right near the cage. A right hand almost lands for Hunt, just like the last one. But Blaydes still staying in his face. Hunt on the black line. Blaydes in the center of the cage. Blaydes looking for an angle left and right. A jab just misses for Blaydes. Hunt walking forward. Another jab misses for Blaydes. And Hunt backs away as Blaydes throws a jab. Blaydes still in Hunt's face. Blaydes circling away.
Big right hand by Blaydes. Here he goes. Hunt moving around. Hunt moving. Left hand down, right hand guarding his face, trying to lull Blaydes in so he can land a big shot.
Hunt's tired. Hunt's punching from the waist, backing up fairly easily. And Blaydes is showing him no respect after getting caught so many times. He's just coming straight in, staying in his face, pumping the jab. Nothing too big landing. Nice 1-2 by Blaydes, barely lands. Blair looks the more active of the two, pump faking, stepping in, left and right. Lots of footwork for Blaydes. Quick little jab from each man, nothing landing. Hard leg kick from Blaydes. Still staying in his face. Looping hook misses for Blaydes. Mark Hunt kind of just waiting to counter. Doesn't look like too much is going on right now. Both men catching a breath. Blaydes stepping in once again. Nothing going on. Kind of just looking at each other. Jabbing from a distance. Shot by Blaydes. Easily defended by Mark Hunt. Both men jab. Hard uppercut misses for Blaydes.
Halfway in the round. Both men still in the center of the cage. Blaydes with the left, right just misses. Mark Hunt pressing forward now, looking for something. A jab lands for Blaydes. Blaydes gets a takedown right in the center of the cage. Mark Hunt kicks him over, but Blaydes stays on top and is looking to mount now. Blaydes on top Hunt gets the half guard. Blaydes with some right hands to the body. Blaydes trying to get his right arm under Hunt's to keep him down from in half guard. Hunt's not letting him. Hunt with some right hands to Blaydes' head from the bottom now. Blaydes keeping his head low. Blaydes pushing Hunt's head down now. Left elbows by Blaydes on top of Hunt. Blaydes right hands to the body by Blaydes now. Another left elbow lands for Blaydes. Mark Hunt trying to get up now. Blaydes still in side control. Still in half guard. Right elbows to Hunt's body. Hunt trying to get up. A left elbow to Hunt's head from Blaydes. And he's holding Hunt down now. Still in Hunt's half guard. Hunt trying to get up now. Left underhook from Hunt. Not really doing much yet. Blaydes keeping him down well. Left hand from Blaydes. Hunt trying to push away. Hunt pushing away with his knees now. Blaydes still keeping half guard strong. Getting back in. Trying to get his left elbow to get more left elbows. A right elbow by Blaydes to Hunt's body. Hunt can't do much right now. Blaydes is holding him down really well. Hunt just holding him in half guard. Blaydes with some more right elbows to the body. A couple left hands to the head from Hunt on the bottom. Not doing much though. Blaydes on top, the action slowing a little bit. Blaydes trying to get his hands out. Another couple elbows is barely missing for Blaydes, but one lands through for out of three. Hunt with a couple right hands from the bottom to the side of Blaydes' head. Blaydes now trying to stay on top, trying to keep the action going. 45 seconds left. Blaydes on top, putting a lot of pressure onto Hunt. Hunt trying to get up, trying to give his back to get any position, but Blaydes pushes him back to half guard. Hunt from the bottom, trying to give a right hand to Blaydes' head. Blaydes staying on top. Blaydes now grabbing Hunt's head, pushing his shoulder pressure into Hunt's face, trying to go for mount now. Right hands, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a big right elbow. 8, 2 big elbows, and Hunt desperately tries to get to his feet. Blaydes staying on top now. Hunt keeping barely keeping his guard. Blaydes trying to pass the side control now, and he gets the side control. And Hunt keeps him from mount, gets his legs to keep him from mount. Blaydes inside control, catching his breath, an elbow from Blaydes as Hunt's trying to defend, and the round ends.
Man, if you look back at the fight between Mark Hunt and Stipe Miocic, you would know that Stipe kind of wrote the book on how to beat Mark Hunt. And if you look at how this fight is going for him now, Curtis Blaydes is following those exact pages, holding him down, landing big shots, tiring him out. Mark Hunt not showing any real chance of getting back to his feet. It's not looking good going into the third round for Mark Hunt.
Yeah, that's like not one of the most action-packed rounds when you see somebody lay on somebody like that, but it does it takes a lot of toll on the guy on the bottom. Yeah. He gets tired. He's constantly trying to push the big man off.
He's breathing so hard right now, and Curtis Blaydes, he actually looks pretty fresh going into the third.
Yeah, well, he's breathing, but he already knows where he has to get comfortable. Right now, it's Mark Hunt. He's thinking, I gotta land a big shot, so it's out in the wind. This is one of those fights where
thinking of the activity that he put out in the last 2 rounds, man, it looks like he still's got a lot of juice, and I think he's gonna bring it coming into the third. Mark Hunt, I think he's just gonna be waiting to counter and hoping for that big punch. He's got to stop those takedowns coming into this one.
Okay, Blaydes is up and ready. There should be a handshake. Mark Hunt relaxedly walks in. They both give the handshake, and it's off. Mark Hunt takes the center. Blaydes jumps forward but doesn't throw the punch. Blaydes with a quick takedown and slams Hunt against the cage. Mark Hunt getting up to his knees now. Mark Hunt on his feet. Blaydes in back of him, trying to pick him up now. Oh, Blaydes picks him up and slams Hunt back down. Oh, Hunt takes a big breath out of that one. Boom, Blaydes gets him out now. Oh, man. That was a big slam by Blaydes.
Here he is, Blaydes on the mount right now. He's probably looking for some kind of submission. Blaydes kind of got his arms underneath Mark Hunt's arms, kind of looking for something. Here he comes, sitting up now, throwing a right elbow. Blaydes is looking to push his elbow into Mark Hunt's face right now. Mark Hunt's head is against the fence while he's mounted. Blaydes is trying to pin his head to the ground and land some big shots right now. Here he is. He puts his knee on Mark Hunt's arm and lands a punch. Right punch, another right elbow by Blaydes.
Absolutely no technical defense here from Mark Hunt. He's extending his arms. He's pushing his head away. He's not attempting to recover his guard. It's not looking good with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third round.
I think Mark Hunt is exhausted right now. That's the kind of fight this is.
Curtis Blaydes on top, crowding the head, giving Mark Hunt very little air to breathe in this position. Now looking for a key lock.
Yeah. Blaydes on top, going for the key lock. Mark Hunt could have gotten hurt from that slam. That was a big slam. He kind of winced at the slam at the end. Curtis now with some elbows to Mark's head. Mark trying to get up now. Blaydes putting his left knee so Mark Hunt can't get his arm out. Blaydes staying on top now. Some couple left elbows landing for Blaydes. 3, 4, 5. Mark Hunt gets his arm in to block as Blaydes is still in half guard.
3 minutes left in the round.
Right hand to the body by Blaydes. And a right hand from Mark Hunt from the bottom. Blaydes with the left elbow as he still has Mark Hunt in his half guard on the bottom. Mark Hunt trying to get to his knees, trying to give his back right now. Blaydes keeping him down very well. Mark Hunt giving his back now. Blaydes almost on Mark Hunt's back. No punches thrown yet. Blaydes just holding Mark Hunt down. 2 minutes 40 seconds and a couple uppercuts right now from Blaydes as he's on Mark Hunt's back as Mark Hunt's turtling up now. A couple more left hands. 3 as Blaydes throws punches and goes back to holding Hunt. 1, 2, 3 left punches. And the up goes again to tying up Hunt as Hunt tries to get out. 1, 2 more left hands. 3. Mark Hunt's trying to get to his feet now.
That was amazing. He's to his feet. That's amazing.
Yeah, Blaydes trying to lift him up again for that same type of slam, and he does get it again. Whipping Hunt down again. And gets back into the same position with Mark Hunt on his knees. Blaydes on his back with one leg in, one hook in. Mark Hunt trying to get back to his feet again. They're both against the cage. Mark Hunt trying to push his hands off as Blaydes is behind him with both hands gripping. Mark Hunt's trying to spin out here. Blaydes trying to hook him and gets the takedown again. 1 minute 49 seconds. And Blaydes has Mark Hunt behind his back now. Hunt is against the cage with his hand behind his back, and Blaydes has a full mount, it looks like. Mark Hunt bucks him off, though, but his arm is still kind of trapped behind him as they're both against the cage, and Blaydes is in side control now.
1 minute, 30 seconds left. Mark Hunt's got to do something, man.
Got to do something but lie there and absorb this punishment that he's been doing. He stands back up. He gets suplexed again. I don't know what he could do to try to somehow take this over. He has to get back to his feet and land a big punch in a minute. Not looking too good for Hunt.
Yeah, but they're still in side control. A couple more elbows. Hunt now gets to his knees finally. 1 minute, 10 seconds, and Hunt is up against the cage with both hooks on there. Blaydes trying to pummel on there, not letting Hunt out. Hunt with an uppercut, and they back away. Oh, a right hand and another shot by Blaydes, and he gets the takedown against the cage. Mark Hunt looks at the time and gives a kind of worried look. Mark Hunt trying to get up, though. Blaydes with a couple more right hands as he's holding Hunt down in kind of a half guard. Mark Hunt trying to give his back. A couple soft punches by Hunt to make some space. Blaydes with the right hand just holding Hunt down, trying to keep him down really strong now. Hunt kind of curling up in a ball in the corner now with Blaydes on top over him, hovering over him. Some more right hands. His punch trying to get to his knees. One hand down. Hunt to one knee now. Blaydes uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt trying to block. Get out. Hunt back to his knees. This could be the same back suplex that we've seen all night. He gets it again. Another back suplex against the back line. And some more left hands as he's back on Hunt's back. And Hunt just goes back to the mount position.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds left. And Blaydes trying to rain down
Huge
big elbows. Yeah, big elbows to probably finish it off. And they both tie up. Hunt on the bottom, looking a little tired from the mounted position. Mark Hunt gets up quick, though. And what a fight.
Great fight by both guys.
Oh, Mark Hunt's ear looks a little bust up, too, now. Maybe that's whose ear was where the blood was coming from, Mark Hunt's ear.
Great fight by both guys, man. What a fight. What a fight. Big shots. Hunt caught him early. Wobbled him. What a right hand he caught him with.
He hurt him like 4 or 5 times in the first round. He had him really badly hurt in the first round. I'm so surprised that he came out of that. I think that would steal the hearts of a lot of fans right there, the way he pulled himself out of that first round and had such a dominant performance thereafter.
Man, that is, yeah. That is
Curtis
amazing.
Blaydes, man, he's coming up and comer. You know, he put out a very exciting fight. A lot of people were questioning the strength of this card. Well, they're definitely performed well here in the co-main event and gave us an exciting fight. Showed a lot of heart. Great chin from Curtis Blaydes. So yeah, I mean, Ngannou wasn't able to knock him out, and neither was Mark Hunt. So I don't know. One thing that he's proven is he can take a punch. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's the real deal. Looked like he just challenged somebody.
Really well-rounded fighter.
What's he saying? Who does he want? He's saying, "Let's go." Telling somebody, "Let's go." What a fight! Well, he was just in there with one of the greatest of all time, Mark Hunt.
One of the heaviest hitting of all time. He got hurt, came back.
Yeah.
Still
You saw
put on
how
a very good performance.
great of a fight Mark Hunt gave with Fabricio Verdum, right? Remember, that was an awesome fight.
Yeah.
One of the greatest of all time right there, Hunt.
Unanimous decision, Curtis Blaydes, easily.
Yeah, unanimous decision.
It looks like when he came out in the second and third round, he just kind of had that crowd him, smash him, take him down type approach. It was almost like when he got hurt, how easy it was to take down Mark Hunt. He kind of capitalized that on the second and third round. Coming into the second round, he had just been hurt, and then he took him down. He was holding him down. He came into the second round like, oh, that was easy to take him down. I'm going to do it again. And that's the approach. Completely different fight after he got hurt. But the fight that he fought after he got hurt was the perfect fight, and he did a great job. Very, very decisive victory. I'm sure he can point his finger at somebody now.
Personal best 10 takedowns tonight for Curtis Blaydes.
Did you say 10 takedowns tonight?
Yep.
Man, Curtis Blaydes scored 10 takedowns in 3 rounds against Mark Hunt. It's pretty good, man. Legit wrestler, legit striker, legit chin. Keep your eye on this guy. He's coming up. He's about to make his call out. He's just asking him to fight in Chicago. He's not really pointing his finger at this point.
He wants to fight in Chicago. That's what he wants.
So Chicago, get at the egg.
Go.
Let him know.
Let's go, Chicago. He
Come on,
says.
Chicago, get him over there.
Yeah.
So,
let's go, Chicago. That's all he wants. Flew halfway across the world to do it tonight in Australia. And here we go. Now we're gonna get ready. Getting ready for Luke Rockhold versus Yoel Romero for the big fight. Luke Rockhold wins. He's the interim champion. Romero wins.
he gets another Cuban sandwich.
I'm sure he gets another big fight. Something happens. Very excited. Can't wait. Very interested. It's going to be fun. Yoel Romero versus Luke Rockhold. So here we are, man.
I know you've spent some time over at AKA, and I know that Rockhold is a California boy. Was he in the scene at all when you were out there at AKA?
Man, I don't. You know what? No, I know actually I think I know his family. I'm pretty sure that some of his family does jiu-jitsu and they're black belts, and I knew them. I think I might have even been his sister and brother-in-law. I'm pretty sure. Good friends. Chris Zeffro. I never seen him for a while, but I know Rockhold's family. Let's check out Luke Rockhold's record. 16-3. 6'3" and 6'3", San Jose, California, United States. This
Luke Rockhold versus Yoel Romero. Of course, as most of you know, Yoel Romero missed weight, came in 3 pounds over. So if he is able to demolish Rockhold, give us an amazing performance. Like, oh my God, he just demolished Rockhold. But still, it's just he's not gonna have the same after party tonight, man. Because he lost out on his chance getting that UFC strap. It's been a pretty good card up until this point. Lots of good performances from the Aussies. Jake Matthews, Tuivasa. And then, of course, excellent fight between Mark Hunt and Curtis Blaydes in the co-main event. Lots of action in the first round. Almost closed the door on him. And then Curtis Blaydes came back, took down, mounted, demolished Mark Hunt from the wrestling aspect of the game. And now walking in to the main event of the night versus Yoel Romero and Luke Rockhold. Now, Robert Whitaker will be watching from the stands, right?
No doubt. No doubt Robert Whitaker will be watching from the stands. I'm sure.
And is he the undisputed or is he also the interim champion?
He's the undisputed.
Did they strip George of the belt?
I think George released it. So he's the undisputed champ. And what a fight we got ahead of us tonight, Rockhold and Romero, right? I mean, you're fighting the winner of that. That's a beast. But he's already fought Romero. But Romero ain't no walkover for anybody. Not even the great Luke Rockhold, who's actually a great fighter in himself. Very, very good. 16 wins, 3 losses. Yoel Romero, 12 wins, 2 losses. Here it is. Romero's the number 1 contender. Rockhold's the number 2 contender in Perth, Australia. Interesting fight. I'm excited. Very, very excited.
Did you know that Rockhold was on Who Wants to Date a Millionaire or whatever?
Oh, really, huh?
Yeah.
Man.
So the guy's got some cheddar.
Man, this is interesting. This is going to be fun.
Doesn't seem like he's out here fighting for the money.
Number 1 and number 2. Jacare Souza's number 3. Chris Weidman's number 4. Kelvin Gastelum's number 5. Let's go, man. Time to wake up, everybody. Play-by-play, main event. If you ain't watching the fight, we'll keep you up to date. Play-by-play radio got you covered. Let's go. BJ Penn, Rude Boy Mandalones, Reagan Penn, and the Karate Kid Coates in the house tonight. Let's do this. Live action coming to you from Perth, Australia. You get so pumped up when you hear all the energy. It feels like you're just there. It feels like you're there walking. Nothing better than walking into the arena, getting ready to do this, what these guys are about to do. Man, exciting. Exciting stuff, folks. What an exciting sport. The reality sport for the reality generation. UFC. This is it. Very excited. So what do you think? What do you think about this fight? Troy Rude Boy Mandalones?
I think it's gonna be us finding out how good Luke Rockhold's takedown defense is.
How good how long Yoel can keep up his takedowns
and how much Yoel Romero has worked on his conditioning, because I think that was definitely a factor in his fight with Robert Whitaker. He seemed to be the more tired of the two. So
what about me and you, man? Who's the more tired of the two of us right now? Just talking. Who's got more energy?
I was coaching a jiu-jitsu tournament all day, for what it's worth.
Just let him know. He was at the Hawaii Cup all day, and he said he's a little tired, but he's about to wake up right now because this is it. But Robert Whitaker, he's a beast too. And we got Jacare Whitaker. We got Yoel Romero. We got Luke Rockhold. I mean, you're just talking about all the top guys. You know, so yeah, Jacare's fought Rockhold a while ago, right? All the way in Strikeforce. And man, yeah, it's weird because Romero's fought a whole different crew of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Rockhold has. He's fought the Tim Kennedys or has Luke Rockhold fought Tim Kennedy? Have they stepped in the ring with each other? I don't know. I didn't even know Jacare and Derek Brunson fought. I didn't before they fought the last time. So this is interesting. Well, let's go. Luke Rockhold, his last win is over David Branch, who just came into the UFC, but he's a tough guy in his own right. He's got the loss from Michael Bisping, and then he's beat Chris Weidman, beat Lyoto Machida, Michael Bisping, Tim Boetsch, Costa Filippo, and then, of course, that loss to Vitor Belfort. And he did beat Tim Kennedy in Strikeforce. For the belt, he's beat Keith Jardine. He's fought everybody, man. Luke Rockhold, that's why he is who he is today. He's fought everybody. He's not afraid to get in there and stand across the ring with Yoel Romero, the soldier of God. You know, here he is. Looks like Luke's making his walk out to the locker room. He's shaking his head. He's walking around. He's looking good. He's looking loose. It looks like he knows this is some serious stuff going on tonight. And that's what everybody should know walking into this game. That's very, very factual right there. You know this is some serious stuff. Look at him. He's a good-sized guy. He's taking a couple of deep breaths, shaking his head. He knows what this is about, licking his lips. And, yeah, he's bouncing around. He looks ready. I used to you know how that feels, man. Right, Troy? You know how that feels right there, walking in like Luke Rockhold.
Numb.
Yeah, you're just catching your breath, and you're there to take care of business. Look at him.
Pretending you can hear your song.
Yeah, forget the turbulence. Hey, Crazy Bob in his corner like always. Crazy Bob, he's been in my corner many times. American Kickboxing Academy, actually my old gym. Maybe if you walk in where they're training, maybe you might see a picture of BJ Penn with a UFC belt on his shoulder. Maybe. I hope so. Javier Mendez is one of my coaches. So there he is, Javier Mendez in the background. Crazy Bob, hoofed. Javier Mendez. Yeah.
You know, the story that Rockhold has relocated to Florida to train with more size-appropriate training partners. So it's been definitely different for him over the last couple of training camps.
Yep. So
former UFC and Strikeforce middleweight champion, 100% finish rate in the UFC, 61% striking accuracy, second best in UFC middleweight history.
And he's in great shape. He appears to be in great condition. This is probably every fight is the most important fight of your life when you're at these guys' level, and this is definitely the most important fight of his life, and possibly against the toughest opponent in his career. You know, Yoel Romero.
At this level, man, every fight is the most important fight of your life, man, because it decides what's going to happen to your legacy. You know, right now, if he loses this fight, man, it's going to be a longer road to his legacy and holding that UFC belt. So, yeah, of course, this is the most important fight of his career.
Yep, every fight is a crossroads. That's what it becomes to. You're right. Well, this is definitely a crossroad for Yoel Romero after coming off a defeat against Robert Whitaker in his last fight, right?
Yeah, it's really hard to see where he's going to stand, win or lose with this, though. He missed weight, and that's important to the UFC brass. You know, I'm sure they're not happy about it.
Yeah,
it's not likely they're going to reward him.
Yeah.
So he has to perform his ass off tonight.
Here he is, the soldier of God walking in. What a kind, gentle-hearted human being. This guy, he's a nice guy, and he's just in there, and he's just as kind as like we all are. You know, we're
speak for yourself.
Great athletes, but you know, well, some of us are the rude boy. Look at him. He's running. He's jogging on his way to the arena. Yoel Romero's running to the ring right now. He looks like he's strictly business. Look at him. Both guys. That's what you got to love about this stuff. Both guys coming in. Yoel Romero, he knows this is the real deal tonight for him. This is probably the one guy with the most tools he's ever faced too, Luke Rockhold. Man, these are two guys. What a compelling matchup we got tonight. And I love how Yoel Romero does that salute with his hand. He's got that awesome shirt doing that salute. This is it. Olympic wrestler, right? Is he an Olympic wrestler?
Oh yeah, he's wrestled in the Olympics.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
This is him, man. And nice human being. Good guy. All of them. Luke Rockhold too. All of them, of course. Right on, man. Hugs his coach. Gives his coach a good hug.
He's getting ready.
No matter what happens, we love you. That's what they're saying. And from there, here he is checking everything out. Put the referee putting some Vaseline on his eyebrows. Adjusting his cup, getting comfortable. Silver medalist in Olympic freestyle wrestling.
Second most win in middleweight division since 2013. 80% takedown defense. Fourth best among active middleweights.
Man, to me, he's got to know more than everybody in wrestling in here. Maybe a little time has passed him by, but never, ever did I see him look like he's ever out of shape. Here he is saluting the crowd. The condition this guy is in is just amazing. Look at him jump around the ring. Both of these guys, though, you're talking about two specimens. You're talking about number one and number two in the world contenders. What they do. Anybody at 185 pounds, this is it. This is who you would be competing against. This is number one and number two in the world.
Kendall versus Zangief.
Kendall.
Or Balrog.
Man, this is Yoel Romero. He's something. He's something to look at. Two physical specimens, these two guys standing across the ring from each other. This is just amazing. Here he is, number one, Yoel Romero. Yoel Romero's 40 years old, 6 feet tall, 187.7 pounds, 73.5-inch reach.
Luke Rockhold, 33, 6'3", 185 pounds, 77-inch reach. Key factors are 6'3" versus 6 foot and 77-inch reach versus 73.5-inch reach.
And we must say 187.7 pounds because Yoel Romero did miss weight. So that's another interesting thing. If he wins, that's a great win for his record. And if Luke Rockhold wins, Luke Rockhold becomes the world champion once again. Great shape, man. Both of these guys, I'm pumped up. I can just feel. You can't cut it with a knife. You can't cut it with a knife. This is amazing right now. This is big stuff. Both of the guys walking.
Mark Goddard, the referee. Buffer making his way out once again with his grimace purple jacket.
Here we are, man. Both guys shaking it out. Buffer screaming in the middle of the ring right now, letting everybody know it's time to get going. Yep, here it is. Excited. Look at that. Reagan and Troy are just deadlocked. They're just in awe of what's about to take place. So I got to keep talking right now.
Ladies, Luke Rockhold's got a clean shave going on. He's got black shorts tonight, and he's looking smooth. Just for you ladies.
And Yoel Romero for the other ladies. Tell about Yoel Romero.
Yoel Romero's. 16-3, 6 foot 385 pounds, fighting out of Santa Cruz. He is the minus 185 favorite in this fight. So they're looking at him to probably pull it off, but I wouldn't bet against Romero.
This is like the NFC Championship. You look at this fight, think about the NFC Championship right now. The winner's going to the Super Bowl to play the Patriots right now. This is it. Luke Rockhold just got announced by the best in the business, my good buddy Bruce Buffer. And here we go. Yoel Romero jumping around, a mountain of muscle, nodding his head up and down, walks to the center of the ring, looks at his opponent, walks back, happy to be alive, walking in there, excited about his opportunity tonight. Here he is, letting Bruce Buffer introduce him to the maximum. This is what it's all about. The number 1 in the world versus the number 2. Gives his salute, and we are off, and we're about to have a fight, my friends.
Both men seem to make their way out to the middle and stand next to Bruce Buffer during the announcement. I've never really seen that before.
Both guys make their way to the middle. Goddard telling them they touch gloves. They both walk back to their side. And let's get ready for some play-by-play action. And here we go, guys. Yoel Romero versus Luke Rockhold. Let's do this.
Yeah. Romero leaning against the cage. Rockhold leaning forward on one knee. Both men looking at each other right now. Rockhold back up. Still waiting on something from the ref. And it's on. A tap in the middle, and they're both in the center of the cage. Rockhold pressing forward. Romero not budging. Rockhold with a kick. Checked. Good check from Romero. Rockhold pushing forward some more. Romero backing up a little bit now. Romero by the black line. Rockhold trying to push forward. Faking his knee. Faking a kick with his right leg. Rockhold with a jab. Romero with a jab to the body. Romero lunging forward with a possible takedown fake. Romero blocks a jab from Rockhold, and a left kick lands for Rockhold, and both men are still in the center of the cage. Romero covering up well. Rockhold right in front of him with his hands a little low. Rockhold with a body kick is blocked by Romero. Romero standing right in front of him. Rockhold with a jab, blocked by Romero. Romero still standing right in front of him. A left-right from Romero, and backs up Romero. Left kick by Rockhold, and is checked. Romero still standing right in front of him. Right jab by Romero, and Rockhold returns one. Still trying to back up Romero. Rockhold pressing forward. A left hook just misses for Rockhold. Romero still right in front of him at the black line. Both men not budging. Some jabs by Rockhold and a kick. But Romero still right there, blocks them all. A left high kick is blocked by Romero. And now Romero starts trying to get out of there now. Rockhold trying to jab forward now. Romero with a fake left. Rockhold still pressing forward right in front of him. Romero circling back in the center of the cage. Looping left hand misses widely for Romero. Rockhold pressing on. Rockhold with a jumping forward, fake left hand. Romero now backing up, pawing at each other's hands right now. Rockhold right in his face, looking for a strike. A left kick by Rockhold lands and a jab. Romero trying to just staying real relaxed right in front of him, though. A left and a right by Rockhold. And Romero gets out of there. Still just real relaxed. Right at the black 9 is Romero. Rockhold still in front of him. Still looking on him. Rockhold back forward, trying to press some pressure. Romero with a switch kick, low and high. Rockhold right returns a body kick. Romero still right in front of him. A left kick lands for Rockhold to the side of Romero's leg. Romero standing right in front of him, though, trying to stay relaxed.
Very cool, very calm coming into this is Romero. Seems like he's actually trying to conserve some energy. Nice hard leg checks. He's also getting caught a few times as well. Lots of kicks being thrown by Rockhold. Faking the jab. Rockhold pumping the jab. Overhand attempt for Romero. Rockhold pumping that jab and using that low kick to the lead leg.
Yeah, both men still in the center of the cage. Romero with a low kick to Rockhold, backs up Rockhold for a second. Rockhold now pressing forward. Both men right now in the center of the cage. Romero with a flying knee. Rockhold just backs up out of the way. Now Romero pressing forward. A high and low jab by Romero. Rockhold circles out back to the center of the cage. Romero,
2 minutes left in the first round.
Romero with a left kick. Rockhold pressing forward now. Romero standing his ground. Right kick by Romero to the body. And a left kick lands for Romero to Rockhold's leg. Rockhold trying to get in now with kick by Rockhold to the body. A left hand misses for Rockhold. A left kick catches again for Romero, and Rockhold bounces. And Romero checks a kick from Rockhold and stays right in front of him. Rockhold trying to press forward. A left hand and another left. And a right kick by Romero. And Rockhold backs all the way across the ring into the side of the cage. Rockhold now pressing forward. Both men back into the center of the cage. Romero coming forward with a looping left and a right. And they both land against the cage, and Romero backs up. Rockhold back forward. A kick by Rockhold to the body. Blocked by Romero. A high kick by Rockhold. Barely blocked by Romero. Romero still standing in front of him. Rockhold trying to find an attack.
1 minute left in the first round. Rockhold trying to find his way in. Right kick by Rockhold, moving around, a lot of head movement, a lot of fakes and jabs. Romero staying pretty relaxed though, right in front. Here comes Romero trying to put together a combination. Rockhold retreats.
A left kick lands by Romero, and Rockhold tries to get back in. Or left hand by Rockhold, and Romero trying to cover up now. A left and a left knee by Rockhold. Romero just steps out of the way. 42 seconds. Both men are just at the black line, standing right in front of each other. No punch. A left kick by Rockhold's checked. Romero doing some kind of weird stance now, lowering his base, possibly going for a takedown. 30 seconds left. Rockhold pressing forward.
No takedowns yet from Yoel Romero. No takedown attempts. We got Rockhold standing in front of him, trying to pepper him a little bit. No real big power shots happening. Just kind of seems like they're either feeling each other out or saving it for the later rounds.
Rockhold just mentioned to him, like, go ahead, you haven't done anything yet, but it's kind of a slow fight by both guys. Just standing in front of each other, trying to jab each other.
Now Luke Rockhold turning it up a little bit with some 3-punch, 4-punch combinations. The distance is very, very apparent.
Big left kick by Yoel Romero to end the fight.
To end the round. Yep. The reach, man. You can really tell that Yoel Romero is struggling very much to land any punches. The punches are beginning to look wild and loopy as he runs at Luke Rockhold as Rockhold is evading. I think it'd be smart for Romero to start getting into his wrestling part of the game right now because the striking is not working out. All he's doing is getting some good leg checks.
Yeah, looks like he's in here for the long haul. Looks like he's here to fight a 5-round fight the way things looked. And Luke too. Luke didn't press the pace. I mean, this is number 1 and number 2, and I guess they kind of want to fill each other out after this round. But now it's time to start fighting. This is a pay-per-view fight, and now it's time to start fighting in. Let's go. Here it is. The play-by-play is about to start. Crazy Bob giving his last cornerman instructions. I've been right there looking at Crazy Bob. He's the best in the business to have in front of you.
Luke Rockhold barely breaking a sweat, and Yoel Romero finally starting to look a bit shiny in there. Some blood coming off the shin of Luke Rockhold, definitely from one of those hard checks from Yoel Romero, and they're coming out to shake hands. Nope, no shake coming into the second.
Okay, Rockhold pressing forward with some jabs. Romero returns a body jab. Rockhold steps away. Oh, Romero coming forward. Left, right, left.
Aggressive.
Got Rockhold against the cage. More left and right. Holding Rockhold against the cage. Body shots by Romero. Left, right, left. More rights. Left, right to the body. Left hand, high right, rights and left hooks to Rockhold. Rockhold gets out of there. Still against the cage, though. Romero keeping forward, keeping him against the cage. Rockhold trying to find a way out of the cage now. Romero taking the center of the cage, not letting him go. Pressing forward a little bit, very slowly, though. Rockhold trying to quickly get out of there, maybe trying to get some cobwebs out of there. Not really trying to throw any offense right now, Rockhold. A left and right, and a big right hands land for Romero as Rockhold steps back again. Rockhold now looking a little slower with a push kick. Romero standing right in front of him. Rockhold trying to find an angle, trying to get away from the cage, but Romero slowly walking him down. A jab blocked by Romero. Now they're pawing at each other's hands. Romero just staying right in front of him. Rockhold backing up. A couple jabs and miss for Rockhold. And Rockhold looks a little slower now. A right and a left miss by Rockhold.
Got some swelling over the right eye there for Luke Rockhold as well. And Yoel Romero is not showing Rockhold any respect in the striking. He's stepping in there. He's throwing big wild punches, hitting him with the knuckles. There's 340 left in the second round. Who knows? He could be emptying his tank a little bit here. Rockhold was in a little bit of trouble. They're back to the center, back to feeling each other out, looks like.
Here he is. Yoel's moving around. Yoel looks like he kind of got more comfortable. I think he should probably step on the gas again and start going.
Okay. Romero still in front of him, right in the center of the cage. Rockhold throws a push kick, a left kick by Romero to the leg, a high kick by Rockhold. Both men still in the center of the cage. Romero slowly pushing forward, pawing at each other's hands, looking for his big shots. A left kick by Romero is checked by Rockhold. A right jab by Rockhold. A left by Rockhold. And a right hook by Rockhold. All blocked by Romero. Romero still pressing forward, still pawing at each other's hands. A big left body shot lands for Romero as Rockhold barely gets out of there. Rockhold now with a fake knee and a fake left hand. Romero still staying in front of him, still slowly walking him down as Rockhold is slowly pacing away. Romero right in front of Rockhold. Rockhold with a jab. Rockhold with another jab. Romero with a jab. Rockhold with a jab. Both men still in the center of the cage. Rockhold with a push kick is blocked by Romero. Romero standing right in front of him. An elbow try by Romero. Romero right in front of Rockhold.
Here we are. Rockhold standing right in front of Romero, feinting some jabs. But here
Romero rushing in.
Romero unloading on Rockhold. Rockhold retreats. Romero, that's what he's got to keep doing.
Nah, man, those crazy exchanges are getting kind of iffy for Luke Rockhold, the way he's swinging his head around, but he's getting out safely now, pumping the jab, landing some jabs on Romero. Romero's still coming in right in his face, punching at the leg now. I don't know about the effectiveness of the jab to the thigh technique, but Romero was just trying a few of those, standing in front of each other, pawing out, reaching out, touching each other's hands, push kick for Rockhold. Romero blocks the lead head kick from Rockhold.
Both men still at the center of the cage. Romero just trying to paw in each other's hands. Rockhold right in front of him, pawing with some jabs, just pulls out of Romero's grip. Rockhold still in front of him. Romero still barely walking forward. Rockhold slowly moving back. Romero right in his face. A left kick is checked by Romero. Right in each other's face still. Romero pressing forward now. Rockhold throwing jabs in the air, backing up, backing away. Romero walking him down, not giving him space. A right kick by Romero is blocked by Rockhold. Rockhold with some jabs now. Rockhold with another jab. Rockhold coming forward is backed up by a fake from Romero. Rockhold now trying to get out from the cage. Romero not letting him go. Left uppercut from Romero, and Rockhold goes running against the cage and back to the center of the cage. He walks around him. Romero still right in front of him. A left hand by Rockhold, and Romero just not giving him any space. Rockhold in the center of the cage. Romero trying to get it back. Rockhold coming forward a little bit with some jabs. Romero pawing at each other's hands now. Rockhold trying to fake some push kicks. Romero with his own fake, and a right hand from Rockhold backs up Romero. Romero back forward again. Rockhold not giving up the center of the cage, right in the center. Romero slowly trying to inch forward with some jabs, a push kick and a left uppercut. Rockhold is not going to give it up. They're both in the center of the cage. A fake shot, and Rockhold backs away. A couple jabs, gains back the center of the cage, and Romero's right in front of him with a couple more jabs, and now Romero has the center of the cage. A left hand from Rockhold, 20 seconds left. And Romero's trying to walk him down. A couple jabs and a left hand, but just missed for Rockhold. Romero trying to find a way, using some head movement, walking forward in the center of the cage. Now Romero has the center, and both men trying to do something, trying to find an angle, right body by Romero. And Rockhold's trying to jump in and out, and the round ends.
Man, what a fight. Here we go. Yoel Romero mouthing off.
Yeah, boys have a few choice words for each other at the end of round two.
Yep, Rockhold's got a cut. So Romero's been just running in, throwing big shots. He caught Rockhold. He rocked Rockhold, I think, right there.
Right there, he definitely
landed some big shots.
The first few seconds of the second round.
Mike Tyson style. Looked like Mike Tyson just coming in, boom,
Boo
bang,
rushing,
bang.
throwing punches.
So that was 10-9 Romero's round, I would say. The first round could have went either way. Not much happened, but that round he cut Luke, I felt.
I just have a strong feeling Romero's going to slow down a little bit, and Luke's planning on taking him and picking him apart. I think that's what we're going to start seeing already towards the end of the second round. Romero's moving a lot slower. The punches are getting a bit more wild, and now he's going to decide to wrestle because he's starting to get tired, and the wrestling's not going to be very effective.
And here it is. Luke Rockhold's getting up. He's ready to do this. Yoel Romero comes out. They're ready to head back to the center of the ring. Both guys in great shape.
Rockhold jumping around. And the ref starting it off, pointing at Romero, pointing at Rockhold. Both men are ready, and the fight is on. Both men back to the center. Rockhold with a jab, Romero with a fake entrance. Both men not giving up the center again. Rockhold coming forward with some fake jabs. Romero with his own jab. Romero using some head movement. Rockhold using some jabs. Both men staying in the center, just pairing around each other. Romero now gets to the center of the cage, and Rockhold backs up a little bit. Back with some jabs, and Rockhold has the center. Romero walking him back down, though. And now Rockhold is by the black line. Rockhold is almost to the black line, but he circles around, gets back to the center of the cage with some jabs. Romero still pressing forward, using a lot of head movement. A fake right kick by Romero. A left fake by Romero. Both men just standing in front of each other. A left kick by Rockhold lands.
Romero's dead. Romero seems tired. He's moving slower. He's not blocking the punches. He's reaching out and pawing at him. He's not doing anything with much force or intent.
He's coming forward, though. He's coming forward. He's not giving much distance. Luke is trying to find a jab. Romero's got a pretty accurate jab himself. They're moving around nice. Yoel Romero's going.
Yep. Rockhold trying to circle away. Romero with some jabs now, trying to press the pace. 4 minutes in the round. Romero trying to press forward. Rockhold's backing up now. Romero has him against the cage. Rockhold close to the cage now. Rockhold trying to find an angle out. Romero not letting him. A couple jabs by Romero land. Rockhold gives a fake push kick and circles out. Romero with the right to the body, and some more jabs returned by Rockhold, and another fake jab by Romero. Romero still walking Rockhold down. Rockhold backing up. Now Rockhold close to the cage now. Romero right in front of him. A jab by Romero. And a left hand just misses by Romero as Rockhold gets to the center of the cage.
Nice lead uppercut for Rockhold, Lance.
Yeah, but a left to the Rockhold's leg.
Oh,
big left.
Rockhold got knocked out. Romero just knocked Luke Rockhold out big time.
Oh man, a big left hook and then a big left uppercut on the ground.
He was reserving that for something.
Out cold.
Rockhold's still out.
Man, that's gonna affect Rockhold's career because he's young.
He's back on his feet.
It's like they traded punches.
But the
big
sad
welt
thing
on Rockhold's head.
There's
Romero
no belt
ain't getting
now.
the belt.
There ain't no belt now.
Hey, look, Rockhold's man. You know what? You gotta
Romero's
be
giving
humble.
up some talk right now.
Yoel Romero's talking to Luke, trying to calm him down because Luke probably knows this has got to just kill him. And we're all good people, and it's just, man. It's
Fair and square, though. That was a clean knockout, man. No.
It was like they trade. I don't know if they traded punches. We'll have to see that replay, but
yeah,
I just seen Rockhold kind of fall down at the end of it.
that was it. So here, jab, boom, a 1-2.
Oh, he
left
got
hand
inside.
got
Yeah.
hit, and
He got
it's a
inside.
Big
Rockhold.
scooping uppercut to lift him up when he's sitting
The
on
left
his butt.
dropped him, and then the left hook bang.
Uppercut slept him.
Yeah, like the shovel punch when the guy's sitting down, just one boom, right, left, drop Luke, left uppercut, shovel punch, slapped him, put him away right there.
Man, I thought Romero was slowing down a little bit. It just seems like he was kind of loading up for that big attack right there.
And that would have been the biggest night of his life with the getting the belt. Poor guy, I feel for
Mission
him.
accomplished it would have been.
Yeah, that's how you want to win the belt, just like that.
Well, there you have it, folks. Yoel Romero by knockout, round 3.
Let's see who Yoel Romero wants to fight next, man. That's it. Yoel Romero by knockout, round 3. Amazing. Here he is. Yoel Romero going crazy right now, sitting down in the octagon, yelling. He's a good guy, though, man. I'm not a good man.
You think being that he missed weight, he's not going to be the interim champion. He just beat number 1 or number 2. He's number 1. Does he remain at number 1 and go on to fight Robert Whittaker?
Yeah, he's got to fight Robert Whittaker again now. That's 100%.
He seems to be limping.
He doesn't get it. It does. Yeah.
So there is no interim champion, and then he fights Robert Whittaker. He gets his paycheck and he fights Robert Whittaker. That's what I think, right? That's what I believe should happen. What amazing though.
Wow.
What an amazing time. What an amazing fight. So we're gonna sort of say what he's gonna do next, and then we're just gonna see what
So if you guys are wondering what you guys missed tonight on the pay-per-view, Tuivasa, beautiful knockout. You had Mark Hunt almost knocking out Blaydes in the first and then ending up getting dominated.
Yeah, let's see what they're gonna talk to him.
Rockhold by knockout, and here's Romero by knockout, and we're here with the interview, sitting down, talking to John Anik. This is strange as well.
I think his leg was hurt.
Yeah, I think something happened to the
At
knee.
first, I want to hear, thank you, Jesus. He want to say he's so sorry for Robert Whittaker.
Man,
But I'm gonna fight you soon. You come to my country. He's so sorry.
He's sorry for missing weight.
He's sorry for missing weight.
And all that.
We know that though.
So he's got to fight.
Nobody's more sorry than him. Nobody's more sorry than him. Because that was a beautiful performance. Yeah, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? There you had it.
You have it. A good night.
And what do we got for next week?
What do we got for next week?
Well, I know February 18th we got Maderos versus Cowboy Cerrone. If it's on free TV, but free TV. But hey, not everybody can always watch free TV, and for those people, we got you. We're about to sign off here pretty soon.
Yep. You guys have enjoyed your guys' day. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being on Play by Play Radio, bjpenn.com, and you guys will hear us again soon, very soon on the next show.
Aloha.